We got another episode of Bucket City. We got my main man Pablo Escobar in the building. What's going on, Pablo?
Going well, going well. How's it going with you?
I don't know who this nigga in the left hand corner is. I don't know who that is. When we got my man Rose up there.
Bottom left.
Listen,
Bottom
man.
left rail.
Listen, man. Haters gonna hate,
Ain't your favorite
You
player
know that's
Carmelo?
that's that's the Westbrook, You know,
Your
that's the
favorite player
Westbrook.
Carmelo. What he did.
Same thing Westbrook did, lose.
Mine's lost in a better fashion than yours, so he the better player.
Sure. He's a better loser.
Oh,
Okay.
If you win MVP, are you top 5 for that season? Go ahead, Pablo. What you think? Since you the guest.
I mean, we've kind of seen it throughout the last like several seasons. Like it you kind of have to be when you because there's already the first main three with Jokic, um, Giannis. I mean, you can say Embiid's definitely a top five player. You can probably say with the way he's been playing. I would say yeah. I feel like you would be top five.
You gonna hate me, Josh.
No, I had this whole debate on Clubhouse. Well, go ahead, Rose. Go
But
crazy.
I told you that I feel like it to me is a word that's too narrative based sometimes. Narrative and circumstance has a lot to do with it, but generally you would say yes. But I feel like there's
Okay. Here's a question for you though. Name me one player that was an MVP that was not a top five player.
He gonna say Westbrook. I'm telling you, that's what he gonna say.
Westbrook what? I don't
I
care
already
what
know who he gonna say.
even for it I'll say it. Westbrook was a top five player when he won.
So who the top 5 players from that year
I have
that he won MVP?
but
Braun,
bro, you
LeBron,
KD,
LeBron,
KD.
KD. Yep.
question
You
to you
could go
that if we gonna use that precedent. So what was the next? What was the difference between the next year? He had another triple double.
Was
nothing.
wasn't the next year Harden win that one?
What made Harden better than him that year? If y'all have Harden top 5 from that year,
All I'm saying is if that was the precedent, and I don't think that was again a huge outlier. He had a triple double season, something we never.
Well,
Bro,
all right. It was an outlier because the last time they see the triple double season was literally Oscar Robertson. So that was a narrative. It was a narrative, but it was narrative plus what he did. So I understand why he won. But the next season after that, they can't. I don't think the reason they didn't give it to him, he can't keep winning it because if he does the triple double for what after he done that, he did it for 4 more years. You wasn't going to see 5, 7 years of Westbrook and triple doubles. You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like just giving him the MVP up for triple doubles. Like, yeah, it's cool. Like we seen it, but it was narrative based though. Westbrook wasn't a top 5 player. Kawhi was better than him. Braun was better than him. KD was better than him. Curry was better than him. Who else was better than him? That's already 4.
so who's the 5th?
I'm trying to remember that year. What year is that? 2016?
The only other person you can say is
No,
James Harden. Is literally James Harden.
Yeah,
There's
James Harden was
nobody
better than
else.
him. Yeah, James Harden was better than him. He was 6.
Oh, why was James Harden better?
Now, James Harden's just always going to be better than Westbrook, bro.
No, I'm talking about that season. Why was he top 5? Westbrook wasn't.
Because he's just better than him, bro.
wasn't
Based
that
on
season?
what? You're not saying anything to me, bro.
But wasn't that race between like in that year when Westbrook won? Wasn't that year the race between them two? Right?
Yeah, but who had the
Yeah.
better team?
There you
Nah,
go.
James Harden had the better team, for sure.
Okay, and Rose, who had the more responsibility to the team?
they both were franchise players.
Nah, it was Westbrook. Westbrook had the most
It was
responsibility.
Westbrook.
I don't like.
Rose, do you want me to read off that OKC roster and what they did in the playoffs?
Bro, I hate when we
Bro,
talk about that.
Yeah, I know,
I,
right?
because
Because
Oh,
what you
people,
we
so what
always
no,
y'all
no,
gonna
go
say
for
it's
for
not.
that.
so when y'all talk
No,
about James
no,
Harden being top five for that season, people tell me his
Josh.
roster.
The
That's literally
reason
what y'all
that,
tell me. Come on
Josh,
now.
the reason that I hate the conversation when we bring up that roster is because we see Sabonis now. We know what
Yep,
Sabonis now is. We know he's 10 and 11. We know what Oladipo is now.
yep.
If you read those names off the list, a lot of people are going to think about them now and not back then. How Sabonis was giving Westbrook 2 points, not 20 and 11. He was giving him 2 points. Oladipo was given 13 points,
And what
or probably something less than that. So when you bring up the like that roster, it skews a lot of people's mind because they think they see those names and they think they always been playing like that. This is how they always been playing, and that's not true. That's why I say that roster right there was a terrible roster for him to get to sixth place, win MVP. It was deserving.
but I also continued that top five player through the next couple seasons after that MVP year.
I'm just talking about if you win MVP for that year, are you top five? Just for that year.
Um,
Say that's players like
You
players.
going in and out rules.
Uh,
to me, I would say usually yes, unless you're an outlier like Westbrook. Then usually yeah, like you're a top five player in the league. The only person that we could argue about it other than Westbrook is Joker. I don't think people had him as a top five player coming into last year, not this year. Last year coming into
He
the
became a
into
top five player. The more he played,
he
the
be
more we saw him
like
play.
he became a top five player, but people would still argue that down because that's what they was doing on Clubhouse. That if did he was he actually really a top five player? Because going into not this season, last season, you wouldn't say Joker was better than Kawhi, KD, LeBron. You could say James Harden. You could say who else? We could say AD. People wouldn't have said that Joker was better than AD last year. Like it is plenty of players that we sit here we look at now that yeah, but last year coming into top like he forced his not forced his way, but he played his way into top five. But to me, usually, but unless you're like a Joker or a Westbrook, like honestly, that year I'm being nasty, but that year when Westbrook actually won that MVP, he was five. It was 5 and 6 for him. Like they were there back and forth, and I have no reason. I have no problem putting him as the fifth best player in the league. But that year, I know he wasn't. He wasn't better than Kawhi, KD, or Curry, or LeBron. If he was the fifth best, then that's cool. I'm fine with that.
If you say fifth best, I agree with that. The other four, I'm not going to even debate you on. They clearly were better. But once you start getting to that fifth spot, the
No,
only
no,
person I've
it's
been
just
hearing is James Harden.
no, it's honestly just between him and James. That's all it really is. Like that's all it really is. It's just
I
between him
mean, I
and
mean,
you
here's
could
the thing.
pick though. So it's like it ain't like wow, it ain't wild.
But here's the thing: are we when with it like when the whole thing with the whole top five? Are we just saying strictly out of talent, or like for that season out of just straight talent, or are we
No,
talking about also with the stats? Because Joker
if
became
it's
a
a,
top five. The Joker was a top five player last year. Like we saw the stats and how his points,
I
assists,
think. Well,
rebounds,
I
all that.
think I can say I think Joker was kind of in a Westbrook-ish situation. It forced him to be a better player. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, he
Like
kind of had to be because
that.
his other two
Yeah,
player, his other
his
top two players were
situation.
gone.
Yeah, like his situation that he's in kind of forced him to be like, all right, fine, I'm gonna pick up the slack. It wasn't like I'm not gonna say like if that never happened to Jamal Murray or them guys that he would have never picked up or been better. But I think that situation forced him into being better, and people seeing like, oh man, we just see what Jamal Murray gonna do. So now let's see what do next year. He blows his meniscus or ACL. My fault. I can't remember what he blew out. I know he hurt his knee, but um then we see Joker just go to another level. We see Joker go to another level. And we've seen him doing it for 2 years now. So Drake is better than Westbrook all time.
I'm not going to even entertain that.
Higher,
I'm just going to
what
talk.
we can talk
I'm
about
just not going
advanced
to
stats,
entertain that.
points to turnover ratio,
Then he wants to talk
two-time
about that stuff
MVP,
that I don't care about.
two-time
Go
MVP.
about your
He ain't
business,
play with
bro.
no Harden. He ain't play
Go
with no
about your
Harden.
business,
He
bro.
ain't play with no. He ain't play with no Kevin Durant. He definitely ain't play with no
Bro,
LeBron.
this is racially motivated at this point. Racially motivated.
Rel, you gotta be more specific. He wasn't just 2-time. He was back to back. He's back to
Oh,
back
Westbrook didn't
MVP.
even touch it back. After that year, where did Westbrook fall in MVP votings?
I think third or fourth. I mean, fourth or fifth. I think.
Have a
We
good
gonna
day,
have this.
bro.
We gonna have a real conversation about Jimmy Butler and Paul George.
I mean, if you want to talk about Jimmy Butler, you gotta talk to that with Dub, man. That's all. That's all you probably gotta say.
Listen, Jimmy Butler's better than Paul George right now, but I'm not talking about Indiana and Chicago. I'm not talking about OKC and you could say Minnesota or you could say I'm not. He might have been better in Minnesota. Uh, but nah, I don't think he was better than Paul George. When Jimmy Butler was on the 76ers, I don't think he was better than Paul George. But maybe Minnesota, but not. I don't think 76ers is. But yeah. But right now, Miami the Clipper. Yeah, I'm taking Miami on Jimmy Butler over that Clipper boy.
Bro, starting early.
He is.
Starting very early. Whoever comes out the East, can they beat Golden State? Whether it be Miami or Boston?
Depends.
I think the best team to
It's Boston. The best matchup will be
yeah,
Boston.
the best matchup would be Boston. Miami defense is excellent, and they up 2-0, right? 2-1, 2-1, 2-1.
Yeah, the
They
2-1.
up 2-1. Their defense is excellent, but I think I think Boston might be the best chance. I think Boston might be that best chance to beat Curry. But like I said, Curry wins another one this year. He's number 11 on my list.
I think Boston Celtics need to adjust the Heat. They played a lot of zone. I think it was kind of prepared for that. I don't think they was ready for that. Yeah, hell, it kind of was working. I think that Udoka is gonna be a great coach. His coach staff gonna make adjustments. I still think Boston's a better team. I still think they're gonna win the series.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, it's right. But I could be wrong. Like I told you, Josh, I'm not afraid to tell y'all I was wrong if I made. But I still, but I could be wrong. Like if Bam played like he played last game, I'm real scared about my prediction. To be honest,
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. You know why they can't handle the zone? And I'm not trying to be funny. And I've been on this for a while. They don't have an official playmaker. They don't have that. They don't have a playmaker at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they
good.
need
Probably.
that's why they need a Jalen Brunson. They need a playmaking point guard because when you send Marcus Smart out there to playmake, not saying he's a bad playmaker, but like you need somebody that really can play make and dominate the ball and really have that ball in their hands. That's what I'm saying. Next season, Jalen Brunson got to be on their top list, bro. They don't need a Bradley Bill. They don't need a Zach, bro. They need Jalen Brunson, bro. Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson to the Celtics.
The Nets president. I said Nets. The Nuggets president
Yeah.
joins the Wolves. He just became the Wolves president.
Yeah, he did. I didn't want to say anything, but I don't know if one of them saw it.
So now we break news live on here when I get it.
5 year, 40 mil.
Yeah,
Ownership,
That's
equity.
not that. I'm not gonna lie. That's
not
a
a lot.
good. That's not a lot, but that's also a good deal though. he could help. Like if he could probably help with the drafting, he could help with the team setup. So man,
So if the Warriors win and Curry doesn't win Final MVP, does that affect his legacy?
bro, if they don't, nah, they do that on purpose, bro. If he don't win
It
Finals MVP, they starting to do that on purpose, bro. Well, I can't say that because if like,
it depends though. Like it honestly depends how the play is. It's like yeah, if we're gonna go by name, yeah, he'll definitely win it. But it just also depends on how. For me, it depends how that series is. You never know.
bro, with his luck,
You never know. Andrew Wiggins might pop off, and
yeah, bro,
it
that's
could
what I'm
happen that he
saying.
could win.
Like with
Anything
his
can
luck,
happen.
bro, with his luck, Andrew Wiggins would be like Finals MVP. Jordan Poole would be like Finals MVP with his luck, bro. Like
if
Draymond, Draymond Green might get it. Like,
if I told
Okay.
you Wiggins leading 3 point percentage shooter for the Warriors, what would you tell me?
If what?
He's a. What if I told you Andrew Wiggins leading the Warriors in 3 point percentage for the playoffs? I get. I heard that's a stat. Don't you know what I'm saying? What if that is true? I didn't check it yet, but that's what I've seen on Twitter.
Well, can
you
we say
know,
definitely Curry's been the best Warrior? Can we say that definitely?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It's just like Curry just been like either is somewhat is like the defense like double him so hard, or there's certain games where he's it hasn't been Curry, but then I make the argument that everybody has playoffs.
It's true.
Yeah, but I think he's the best player playing right now in that Western Conference. So if he doesn't win it, like Andrew Wiggins got to average like 28 and 10 for me. Like anybody else on that team got to have like crazy numbers.
He can do 28 and 10 and dunk on and he can dunk on Jason Tatum like he did with Luca, and it'll be fine, and he'll probably win it.
Listen, listen, Josh. I told you after I seen the second game, I gave Dallas 6 games. I gave them 6 games. After I seen that second game, I
Give him
said
five.
Dallas. I did said Dallas in 5. After yesterday, it's a sweep. It's a sweep, bro. And you know why I say that? Watching that game yesterday, for one, that wasn't a. This is why I say that they're gonna sweep them. And I just
Okay.
gave Dallas a little leeway. When you watch those games, game 1 and game 3, bro, Curry, nobody on that Warriors team played like, oh my God, to me. And I watch both of them. I watched the third game, and then I went back and watched the first game. When the Warriors play mediocre, they still can beat Dallas, even if Dallas is playing great. And we seen that game too. Jalen Brunson had like 30, Luca had like 40 something, and they still lost. No matter, bro, that team, they're not ready yet, bro. They're not ready yet to beat the Warriors.
And I think,
I think the problem is that's gonna be that I do think that Curry's gonna win. I know Clubhouse is gonna go crazy, bro.
oh,
They're gonna go,
oh yeah, oh no, damn well it will too. Yeah.
but the only reason I think they're gonna win is because I think it's gonna be a sweep. Then now they have time to prepare for
Whoever.
whoever. And to think
They can
about it,
game
to
plan
me,
for both while they're looking at it. Like they can watch the games.
and then and for me that's the biggest thing. That's the That's gonna be the biggest thing. Tyler Hero, who's been playing good all season, flamed out in the playoffs. He went from averaging 21 to 13, shooting 40% from 3 point, shooting 25 in the playoffs. He's flamed out.
He better than
Duncan
RJ,
Rob,
right?
no,
But
Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson, we know what
I
he
feel bad
is.
for Duncan. I feel bad for Duncan. He's not getting much playing time
No,
anymore.
I don't. I
I
don't
don't
feel
get
bad
why.
for Duncan though. I don't feel bad for Duncan. You know why I don't feel bad for Duncan? Did Duncan get something like 5 years, 90 million?
No, no,
Yeah.
I know. There's that, but he's basically the Spo hasn't put him in the game much.
Is
Remember?
because, but I knew this was gonna happen before we even on Clubhouse. I'm not gonna say that because I joined Clubhouse last year summer. Well, like September, August.
Yeah,
But I knew
yeah
it
we
was
joined around
gonna.
the same time.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen because you can't have Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero and expect them to like coexist. And what I mean by that is that you can, if you give one a permanent spot. If you tell Duncan Robinson you're gonna come off on the bench, and you tell Tyler Hero, but you're gonna start, then yes, that can work. But what they're trying to do is that they're trying to make both of them come off the bench. I think both of them play the same position.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't gonna work. You have two good shooters, one on the bench, one both of them on the bench, both of them coming off the bench. One is having a way better season, and you expect them to rotate, play good. Nah, I knew this was gonna happen.
So
Bro,
Duncan
one,
Rob-
so
paid
one gotta go. So one gotta go.
Miami paid
Duncan Robinson.
podcaster. That's what happened, bro. Got paid, and then he became a podcaster, bro.
I
But
mean,
you
Miami's
can't.
not using him because he's not a good defender.
That's what
He's
I'm
just a
saying. But
shooter, literally.
you can't
Especially,
blame. Neither is
especially going up
Tyler
against
Hero.
Boston. Especially going up against Boston. Well, he's a better defender than Tyler Hero's the better defender, though. I think that's probably why too.
Bro, I'm
Going
not
up
gonna
against
lie.
Boston, it's terrible for him. It's a terrible matchup. So that's just
I'm
my
just,
opinion for that.
well, me personally, I'm just saying, bro. Like, I don't like when we talk about players that like that we all know that don't play defense. I think it's a null and void conversation when you be like, well, I know both of them don't play defense, but this one plays a little better defense. Like I don't know. I wouldn't sit there and be like, oh, I send Tyler Hero to go play defense on somebody I know that cook, and I won't do the same for Duncan Robinson. But I don't think they both can coexist. I don't think they both can coexist, bro. I think either you tell one, bro, you off the bench, or you starting, or just separate one.
I mean, I think they should trade him in the offseason.
It's just shitty right now because I'm looking at the playoff of Duncan Robinson, like his playoff averages in 2019, 2020, so like the bubble year. He averaged
How many
he
how
averaged
many minutes is he
yeah,
even getting right
he averaged
Barely any.
11 he averaged 11 he averaged 11 3 and 2. 11
now?
3
That's
and
it. Hold
2.
on, his point. That's
No,
his
wait,
points.
hang on. No, no, he averaged 11.7 points, 1.8 assists and 2.8 boards. That was the bubble year.
Yeah, the bubble year he was cooking. Last
Yeah,
year, I
yeah,
know
yeah. And that was when he won
everybody.
and he played all 21 games.
Yeah, I
Last
know
last year he only played 4.
Yeah, they got swept
Yeah,
by Milwaukee.
yeah, I got swept by Milwaukee, and then you got this one where he played 10 games so far, averaging 4
Oh
shit
my, oh my God.
4.8 points, literally not even half an assist, and 1.5 rebounds.
He
What
out there
am I supposed?
playing like,
What am I supposed to do with that?
He's a shooter.
bro.
You
He's
should
a
never.
shooter.
Miami should have never paid him that money. Then if you ain't gonna use him.
But this is what my argument with a lot of people is that, bro, I don't think y'all understand what I'm saying, but a lot of people don't understand what rhythm players are. What rhythm players are, they need rhythm. You can't you like it's
You
only
gotta
a
get
few
him
plays
consistent minutes.
Yeah,
bro. It's only a few plays that you can say, yo, you could sit 2 games, you could play 5 minutes, then when they get in, they're gonna actually play and ball out. There's only a few people like that. Most players in the league that I'm seeing, and I'm a nobody, but most players that I see, bro, they're rhythm players. They're rhythm players, bro. So when you take away he play 11 minutes one game, then the next game he played 23, then the next game he plays 5. The next bro, he doesn't know how to gauge when I'm gonna play, how I'm gonna play,
hmm
should I shoot, when I'm gonna shoot. They can't gauge that. They can't gauge of what am I going to do? Because he might be just in there just to, all right, we just need to give Tyler Hero a break. We need to give Max Schultz a break. We need to give such and such a break. So now you out there. But he think he's out there for playing time, but now he's off because he doesn't understand that, yo, bro, we don't even really need you out there. But when y'all have him out there consistently with consistent minutes, bro, he's playing to a level that we know that he can play to.
which is facts. Like when it comes, you, if you're gonna pay him that money, you have to play him. If not, Miami might as well trade him in the off season.
Yeah, like what's the point?
The same thing I said about Porzingis, bro. That's the very same thing I said about Porzingis when everybody was like, "Nah, Porzingis is trash. He can't play, but he's a rhythm player." You cannot tell him, "Yo, bro, stay around."
I
Who
mean,
Duncan Robinson though in that big ass contract?
he's a shooter. You know, NBA shooters are always gonna get paid. Sharp shooters are always gonna get paid.
And who's paying this nigga? Who's trading for this nigga?
The Lakers, I can
A
see it.
team that needs shooting and spacing.
The Lakers, I can see
Oh
it.
fucking god!
Honestly, I could see the Nuggets trading for him.
For who?
I
Who they
don't
gonna
know who
trade
they
him for?
giving up. I don't know.
Exactly. Who are they gonna give him up? Who are they gonna give him up?
They
No,
give up
nobody.
MPJ.
Nah, no, yo, bro. I don't know what y'all. Listen, I don't know what a lot of y'all have against MPJ, but y'all need to relax, bro.
I like MPJ. I'm not. Mm-mm.
Nah, but like Josh and a lot of people have like
Because
some.
okay, he has a chronic back problem. His back is not going to get better. He's been having this problem since college. It was in his scouting reports. That's why he fell so far in the draft. And he's probably never
Shout out
going
to
to
my
play
dog
full
TH.
NBA
He was
season.
he was projected to be like top 3. Yeah, it sucks, but like if that back
But but
if
Josh,
honestly if he didn't have that issue, he would have
but
like we would have done a redraft and he would have been maybe he would have arguably been in the top 3.
but Josh, like, come on, bro. When you sit there, you're not gonna tell me in your right mind as a GM you're gonna trade Duncan for Michael Porter Jr., bro. I'm not doing that,
No,
bro.
no.
Even with the back injury, like, yeah, Miami paid him way too much. I thought admit that. But with the back injury, all of that, bro, nah, bro. I'm not giving I'm not giving him up for Duncan Robinson. I'm not doing that, bro.
So you rather get stuck with Michael Porter, who probably is it's going to be rare that he plays a full season, who's on a max contract. You rather just stick with that contract because he's on a max.
I mean,
Yeah. So y'all rather deal with somebody
that,
who's
that's
probably
called
who's going to be injured a lot, who's injury
The
that's called
prone.
best
fate.
person to
That's called
the
fate.
best person to work listen, the best person to work this all out, you gotta pay attention to Popovich. Load management. Load management, bro. If they can figure out the proper way to load management and just to get him in, like, yo, bro, we know you at your peak health, go to the playoffs. He may play 25 games, let him sit for the next 5, 6 games. Play another, 10 games, let him sit for another 5, 6, 7 games. Let him play another 15 games, let him sit another 5, 6, 7 games. Bro,
Exactly.
if you load manage him the proper way, you can get the best out of him, bro. The best
Yep.
out of him.
Yeah, but a lot of people won't like it because of load management. They want him to see him play. That's the issue. There's no there's no happy medium with everyone, and that's the thing. But I personally I agree. I won't care. I would low manage him. I would do that. I would low manage him. There's no way that I'm gonna play him as many games as I can and
Yeah, I
risk
think the
and
yeah
risk his back getting broken
Yeah,
or
I
like
think that's the problem. Like, if you just if you're mentally expecting him to go out there and just play a whole 82 game season, I think that's wrong, bro. Me personally, I think that's wrong. Like Josh said, I don't think he would give anybody a whole 82 game season, but
Even then, even with that, I'm still not. I still don't think like overall impacts what MPJ does because I feel like MPJ is still a better rebounder and defender. He still can
Mhm.
um
Yeah.
affect the game that way versus Duncan Robinson's not giving you that. So I understand your point about availability, but I just feel like even when MPJ's jumper's not falling, he can still rebound and still defend at a high level, or at least a similar high level.
I mean,
MPJ is a horrible defender, Rose. Yeah, he's a horrible defender.
nah, bro, a horrible
you sure
defender,
about
bro.
that?
Come on,
Horrible.
come
I would
on,
MPJ is
bro.
a horrible defender, bro.
horrible.
He's
No.
not.
I wouldn't say
He's not a
horrible.
good defender.
Nah, bro,
You're
he's
asking
not a horrible,
you're
bro.
telling the guy that
Well,
basically
what's
averaged
your definition
what
of horrible then? What's your definition of horrible?
James Harden.
Horrible, a part car, like James Harden. Those are horrible defenders.
Like a traffic cone? He ain't that.
Yeah,
Oh,
like those are horrible defenders, bro. Like you're not gonna say Michael Porter Jr. is a horrible defender. Like, come on,
I
bro.
was he's the better. I know that he's a better defender than Duncan Robinson. Is my point.
I
Like
don't
he's.
know if he's even that.
Oh my god.
Are
Yo,
you?
as
You
he,
don't think? So you trying to tell me you don't
Josh,
think the difference between
I
defense
think
between?
they both bad defenders. Both
Josh,
of them equally bad defenders.
Josh, I can tell you right now, MPJ's best year where he played 61 games, he basically averaged 1 block and almost 1 steal.
like, bro, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that.
Those numbers are misleading
Starting.
How is that misleading?
because
He
I could
wasn't
tell you
starting,
AI
Josh.
led the leagues in steals. Y'all gonna tell me he played good defense that year?
Oh my god.
DB lead.
I'm just asking a question.
Is a steal? Is a steal not a defensive stat?
And he's a small forward, so he like.
It's a defensive stat, but it's not something that measures you could play defense.
Okay,
It's
what about
pretty sure it's a
what about
lot of players I could
How,
find that don't play defense, as
how
y'all
about
say, and they
how
can
about
average a still a block in the NBA.
how about a block? Because a
Uh,
block sure as hell ain't an offensive stat.
it's a defensive stat, but I'm not gonna say you play defense because you average a block.
Westbrook plays defense.
No, but you thought I was gonna say yeah?
Yeah,
Well, nice try. No, nice try,
at
but
least
no.
at least if you know, Westbrook play defense like that car right there. You see, it don't move. It's not moving. Yeah.
Just like your whole Knicks organization,
you
and just
gotta
like that,
chill,
they
bro?
all like
Oh
that.
That's cool.
wow, you really had to go there, didn't you? You just had to bring the Knicks up, huh?
He talked about my favorite player.
Listen,
I
listen,
ain't say
listen.
nothing
I'm
about
with
his.
Jerome. You see the body shot? That's what they need to do with Westbrook, man. Chop it up.
And you gotta stop being on Westbrook so hard, bro. He your favorite player, but what you
I deal
said in
with two
the
haters
past
right now.
was
Two.
egregious, bro. That was egregious.
I'm
How do the Mavs get better in this offseason?
A big man,
Do not
and a
run
small forward.
start.
Mind
You
you, Luca has a super max, and I think
can't
next season he's gonna be making about 37 million.
They have enough to bring. They have enough to bring a max player. I feel like they have enough to bring a max
You
player.
know what?
They
You
could do
know
that.
who else could? You know who they should call? Who Dallas should call?
Cool.
DeAndre Ayton.
Mm,
They need a big
Same
man.
draft.
not a bad idea.
DeAndre Ayton doesn't. I don't think he wants to be in Phoenix anymore, bro. Not
He wants a
like,
max. That's what he wants.
but he want a max.
Yeah, they want a
But
max. That's
That's
enough.
what he wants.
man,
They have.
I'm not.
They have enough.
I'm not.
They have enough for a max.
Well,
They have
I'm
enough
not.
for a max.
I'm not paying DeAndre Ayton a max though. He could get like, how much is a max? Like what?
150, I think.
He could get like
contract.
He could get like 19 for maybe like.
Yeah. Because the supermax is like 200. The
Yeah,
supermax.
I could give him
The
a.
supermax is like 200, 250,
I
depending
give
on the.
him like. I give him like 15, 19. I give him 15 for what? 4 years? What's that?
Because if I remember correctly,
That's 60 mil.
maybe. Because if I remember correctly,
Yeah,
James,
15 for 4 years. That's 60 mil. Yeah, I give him that.
because if I remember correctly, James Harden can opt out this year to go for supermax. That can give him about 260, 280, almost 300, which he doesn't
Hold on.
deserve. That's just me. He doesn't
He
deserve
could
that.
have got a
Maybe,
5-year 172, but he didn't want that. He had to turn it
maybe
down.
hold on. Maybe 60 is too much. Hold on. What would I pay DeAndre Ayton?
What do you think he's worth?
I
He's
give
coming
him
off
10
his
for
rookie
3.
deal.
I give him 10 for. I give him 10 for 4 years.
40 million?
Yeah, I give him 10 for
Wow.
4 years.
Yeah, you know he ain't taking that.
That sound
Or
like
I give
that
him.
sound like a
Or
role
I
play
give him.
contract.
That's role player money, man.
Or I give him 15 for 4 years. That's 60.
You're
15 for 4 years. That's 60.
You're talking about a number 1 overall pick.
and you're talking about
That-
also, and you're talking about
Wasn't Joel Okafor the number 1 pick? Now he
Bro,
get the vet minimum.
you be
I
doing,
don't
bro.
care. I
You
don't
talk-
care, bro.
you
But
do know you're
DeAndre
talking about
Ayton produced though.
you do know
He
you're
gave
talking
you-
about a guy
DeAndre
that
Ayton is not, bro. DeAndre Ayton is not a first
He's-
team All NBA player. He's not a first team All Defensive player. I don't care.
Real.
This
I,
nigga Rel is crazy.
somebody is going to pay that nigga more than $100 million.
Yeah,
If you're
Yo,
not trying
bro,
to come
and
with at least 100 million, you're not going to get DeAndre Ayton. Bro. You're
he's a
that's
not,
max player.
foolish, bro. That's
He's a max
foolish.
player. He is a max player.
No, he is not. He's
bro.
not an all defensive.
I'm trying to tell you. This is one of my predictions. I think I'm not going to be wrong on. DeAndre Ayton is going to sign a deal that is going to be
Over
more
100
than
mil.
$100 million for
Yeah.
a number of years.
The
Yeah.
Probably gonna be
only
like a
way,
5-year
listen,
150 somewhere in
this
that
is
range.
the only thing I'm giving him, bro.
Look,
After that 60 million, I will only give him 20 for 4 years, bro. He could get 80 out of me the max.
Bro,
Bro.
no, bro.
The
Bro.
max, bro. Nah,
Bro.
I'm not paying him.
I'm trying
well,
to
Yo,
tell you.
bro,
He doesn't
hang
have an
on.
all defensive team. He doesn't have an all NBA team. He doesn't have none of that.
But he
Yeah,
And
bro,
he's
averages
putting up,
this is
bro. He's putting up,
over.
bro. He's putting up numbers like Vucevic right now. And I might
Oh
take
my God.
Vucevic over him.
And you see what
I'm not-
Vucevic got? He got over 100 mil.
And that was stupid. That's stupid.
Bro, you gotta know, too.
Get that.
If he turned down 170, which is technically a max, he
Yeah.
wants a supermax. You gotta try and be like, hey, we're not gonna give you a supermax right now. Yes, like yeah, I know you like you said no to Phoenix giving you almost a supermax, but bro, like
Nah, no funny. I'm not trying to be funny with y'all. The only team, like realistically, in my head, it's
The
only a
Hornets
few
might
teams I would see that would pay him like a 100,000 for no reason. It would be like New York. It would be like Portland. It would be like teams that's just trying to make a jump, bro.
I don't think
We don't
Portland wants him.
afford
I
him.
think they're in rebuild mode. They're in total rebuild mode.
Bro, but
yeah,
it's like
you gotta
what's
ask
the
Rose on
sense?
that one.
Yo, bro,
You can't afford him.
bro, he has to be in reality world, bro. You're not an all NBA player.
Are you sure?
You're not an all defensive team,
Okay.
bro. No.
Derail, but you got to understand, this is the NBA. There's been plenty of players in NBA history that got overpaid way more than they should have,
Bro,
bro.
and I feel like Duncan
Yeah.
Robinson shouldn't even have got that money. Last year, Michael Porter Jr. shouldn't have got that money. You're not an
Again.
all NBA player. You're not an all defensive player. Why are you getting these type of money?
Because that's how much faith they put in them. They're like
There we go.
what the amount of money that they give that person is basically saying, hey, this is how much we think you are worth from now to whenever we think we can win you can win us a chip.
And then
Yo,
the Nuggets
bro.
is a
And
small
for it-
market. They got no
and-
choice. They
Yeah,
have to pay that money.
for it with Phoenix and the Aiden thing, it's like
Another small
Phoenix
market.
was like, hey, this is how much we think you are worth right now for these X amount of years, 176 or something,
He
175.
wanted 172.5 million. That's what he was.
Yeah, so
That's what they offered him.
172.5. We're giving you this right now, and in the next
So if
two
he's
or so
turning that
years,
down, if he turned that down, what he want? 180?
he thinks he's worth
He wants
maybe
Luca
200.
money. He wants
He
that
thinks-
Luca money. He thinks in the same tier as Luca.
He thinks he's worth. He thinks his worth is 200.
Honestly, he thinks he's worth Luca's
Phoenix,
contract.
but Phoenix is like, nah,
No.
my boy, you're not that right now.
Realistically, he's worth like I'll give him like 120 million. He's a guy who'll give you 20 and 10 as a big man, which in the NBA is not that common these days.
Bro, I'm taking Vucevic over him, bro. At least Vucevic could shoot a 3-pointer.
Again, I'm not mad about that take. I'm just telling you that when you when you have those type of numbers, you usually get around the same type of contracts of those type of numbers. Those players that those numbers have, you get that similar type of contract.
But the thing,
$1 million contract, and he's younger, and he hasn't really had the openness like certain because he played in Suns. He's not going to get the same looks. I mean, obviously the offense will probably be more focused on him in a new team, but that's where you pay him for the potential. Because just like everybody said, if you're a small market, you don't want to lose an MPJ to the free agency because somebody gonna overpay him no matter what. So you might as well do it anyway.
here's the thing.
Can we agree he's a top 5 center in the NBA right now?
8?
8.
Yeah.
Joker,
I'm thinking about the
Joker,
people.
Joel,
Joker,
Cat,
yeah,
Bam.
Cat. Well, I think we gotta go.
I'm
8.
putting Jared. Hold on, I'm taking Jared Allen over him. No, He's not a
Actually,
top
no,
five
fair.
center in the league.
Actually,
No,
wait,
he's
hang
not a
on. Now you're giving me that.
he's not a top five center in the league.
Shit, yeah, yeah,
I'm
you are
taking
giving me Jared Allen.
I'm taking Jared Allen. I'm
Yeah, I'm
taking
taking Jared
Cat.
Allen.
I'm taking Bam. I'm taking Joel, and I'm taking Joker over him. He can be number 6, but I'm taking Jared Allen over him,
You
bro.
know what the thing for
I
it too
believe in
is?
Jared Allen defense way more. And then when Jared Allen is playing, bro, we see how effective he is to a good team, bro. Come on. Bro. I'm taking Jared Allen.
You know what the sad part is though, for what I'm seeing, like yeah, he's been playing since obviously since the 2018 season. So like so from there. He's only been averaging in the regular season 16 and 5. Sorry, 16 and 10
You
and a
said,
half.
hold on. You said what? Because the train was going. I'm under a train right now.
Aiden throughout the 4 seasons that he's in right now, in the regular season, he's been averaging 16 points and 15 and not 15 and 10 and a half rebounds. He's a 16 and
Come,
10 player, and then in the playoffs, he's just basically the same, just a little bit up. He's 16 and a half points with 10.7 rebounds, and he's
I'm
saying
not gonna lie, bro.
he's saying he wants 100 more than 172 million.
Bro, I'm giving him the most I will ever give that man is 20 for 4 years. 20 for
20
4
for
years.
4 years is insane.
That's insane.
He would get 80.
That's bench
The
warmer money
most.
now. That's
I
bench
don't think,
warmer
bro.
money.
I don't even think Randall should have got that much money, bro.
And then if I go to Jared Allen, let me go to Jared Allen real quick, just so I can.
I don't think Jared Allen played in the playoffs.
He's gonna give you 11 and 10 in the playoffs.
So Jared Allen. Oh my God.
What?
Okay, so right now, so with these two, so now with these, okay, because it's different. So throughout the whole, damn, he's been here since 2017. I forgot about that. So I'm just going with the 4 seasons in Brooklyn and then the 2 seasons in in Cleveland, just to get a comparison. So in Brooklyn, he was averaging he was averaging 10, 8, and 1. So we'll go with that. 10, 8, and 1. That's the 4 seasons in Brooklyn. When he got to Cleveland, he's averaging 14.7 and 10 and a half rebounds.
Yeah, I'm still taking Jared over him. I'm taking Jared over him, and then how can I forget? I'm taking Josh man over him.
Oh, now you want to take
I'm
Rudy,
taking
huh?
I'm taking but you've asked me but I'm not taking Rudy over DeAndre Ayton, bro. Like I'm taking Rudy, bro. I might take Rudy over DeAndre Ayton. I might even pay Rudy a little bit more than DeAndre. Nah, no, man. I'll pay them right about the same. Because Rudy Gobert in the playoffs is atrocious. It's deep, like it's bad, but I understand why his defense in the playoffs are bad. It's not. I don't really blame it on him. If it sounds weird, but
Hmm.
uh, I don't really blame it on him. But yeah, I'm not paying DeAndre Ayton that much money.
Alright, bro.
This nigga real like Mark Cuban, cheap as hell.
Yeah,
He ain't gonna pay nobody.
yeah, but before with it, I think the Mavs like they have enough money to get another max player because all they have. Hang on, how much is
Who?
how much is? Hang on, how much is their fuck? Who's their point guard again? Besides
Who?
Luca?
Luka got like a $205 million deal. He on a
Yeah,
super max.
yeah. Yeah, there's him, and then fuck, who's the other guy that he's with? Hang on,
From that draft class,
who
what's
they
that? The
got right now?
2018?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not paying. I
So
don't think DeAndre Ayton's worth that much money, bro. No,
You could
like
argue he's the
if y'all
second
was
best
a,
player in that draft class.
but if y'all was all right, if y'all was a GM, like
Maybe third.
how
yeah,
much? All right, y'all already got
how
my
much is
number.
Tim
How much would
Hardaway
y'all
getting
pay?
paid?
Who?
How much is Hardaway getting paid?
Tim Hardaway. I think he's getting like around
And Spencer,
80 mil.
about 80. Okay, yeah,
Let me see his
80?
contract.
yeah. They
Might be a
Tim
little more.
Hardaway.
No quote. I'm looking at his contract. Right. He's getting 4 years, 75 mil.
Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, yeah.
See,
Yeah. So they would in the offseason they will definitely have enough to get a max player, to get another max
yo,
player.
bro, I don't think they should go for.
They can get a max player, but it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be an agent. It can be they can get a decent name because Luca by himself, that shit ain't going nowhere. They're not making it that far.
5
Like
years, 205.
Listen,
yeah,
listen.
and we're on
They,
year two.
I think they should get. I think they should get DeAndre Ayton, but they have to let him know, like, you're not who you think you are, bro. That's
Yeah,
just who you're not.
you got to prove your worth.
Yeah, like you're not who you think you are.
Because if he's asking himself if he's asking himself more that he deserves more than 172, then that means he's saying to the team, I will be an MVP, I will be a maybe Finals MVP, maybe a DPOY, or like maybe couple time MVP, or more times DPOY, and maybe like depending how many years he'll want, maybe like a 3 or 4 year in a row first team All NBA or fucking first team defensive.
He basically saying he's a championship caliber player. He
Yeah,
can help put your team over the edge.
hell, he's saying he's a friend. Is he saying that he's worth more than Devin Booker?
He's
I
saying
don't.
he wants Luca money, so he wants to be in
He
that
wants more than
200
Booker money.
range.
Yeah, he wants more than Booker money.
That's wild.
He wants more than
That's
D Book
that.
money.
That's
He's
what he
saying he
thinks of
wants to be
himself.
the face of the franchise, which he is not. That is Devin Booker's franchise.
So what
I
do
don't
y'all
know.
think? What do you guys think Zach Levine should go?
I already know that answer.
He go to Dallas.
You're going LeBron, man. You're going LeBron.
Rose, you want him in Portland?
Him and Dame would be nice. I'll admit, him and Dame would be nice.
I would love to see Zach come back home.
Zach and Dame would be nice.
I know he's from Seattle, but come home like to the Pacific Northwest. So yeah, I would love to see
Yeah.
him come and play for the Blazers. He's a lengthy guard. I feel like he can help on the defensive end. I feel like his defense is underrated. But the question is, could he stay um and also keep that offensive punch? Because sometimes I feel like he has up and down. But other than that, I would love that put some pressure.
Why? Why
I,
y'all not? I think it's stupid for Zach Levine to go there.
To what, Portland?
I mean, yeah, I think it's stupid for him to go there. You get another, you get a better version of
CJ?
Dame and C. You get a better version of Dame and CJ to do what? The same thing I've been doing the last 4 or 5 years.
I wouldn't say that for the simple fact that Zach is a way better defender than CJ is. It would literally take so much off the defensive end on Dame's part, in my opinion. Like
I'm
literally,
not gonna lie to you. You know how bad efficiency that RJ shoots. But when they played this year, he couldn't even guard RJ, bro. When RJ slashed into the paint, he cannot guard RJ. So
Okay.
this is what I'm telling you, bro. If you think his defense is this top notch and he can't guard RJ, you're gonna have a problem on that end, bro. Because
Hey,
I can
Rel.
name a buku load of players better than RJ, bro.
He said, "Boo."
Like,
I'm crying.
come on,
Hey,
bro. We're not gonna do this, bro.
Rel, what are the odds of give me maybe a percentage of like what are the odds of Zach going to New York?
I don't want him
High.
in New York. I
You
don't
don't want
want
him with
him
the
in New
Knicks?
York. I don't want him in New York. I don't want
He
Donovan
doesn't
Mitchell. I
he
don't want
doesn't
none. I don't.
you
I
don't
don't want.
you don't want Donovan Mitchell. Why
I
He
not?
don't want
don't. I.
nobody. He
I
greedy.
don't want. I don't want none of those guys,
So who do
bro.
you want? Do you want the KD? Do you want the Kyries?
No,
Do
I
you want
don't,
like
bro.
do you how
No, see the
what do
He
the
you need
believe
to
problem
as
do
is
for
he
that?
believes in his team as
Or
is.
or,
the
or
problem. The problem.
do you want the Knicks to be so bad that
No,
what's his name decides to sell the team?
the
Dolan.
problem. No, he's never gonna sell a team. That's one. The problem is that Knicks fans they think that they gotta. If they lost this year, they think they have to win next year. They openly think even whoever runs the Knicks, not who runs the Knicks, but who's the manager, the GM, whoever does that, bro, they openly believe, bro, we gotta win next year. So I'm gonna give. Miles Turner, $150 million for 4 years. They'll just throw money at anybody, bro. I don't think they should do that. Bro, let these young players develop. You have Cam, bro.
You got the Knicks.
Bro, you let Cam develop. Let
Bro,
RJ get
that's
better.
the
Let
market
I
in the world, dog. I don't want to hear it. I don't
yo,
want to hear it.
you may not want to hear it, but my father worked for the Madison Square Garden when they used to wear paper bags on their head, bro. And they used to go to Knicks games.
I remember those
Guess
days.
I
guess
remember
and
them
guess
days.
what the when the Knicks wasn't even
I remember
back
those.
then, because they was giving my father Knicks tickets when he was doing construction at Madison Square Garden. Even then, guess what they was bringing in a year? They was bringing over $1 billion. You know why? People are gonna still go watch the Knicks play. They're gonna still go watch them. So bad, good. You still gonna get the money. Yeah, good. You're gonna get a little bit more money, but bad, bro. You're still gonna touch $1 billion. Let those players develop. You'd rather have a good season and get $50 billion, or win it, or 10, 15 years from now win a championship, and now you touch 100 billion because the Knicks finally won something. I'm
I
not,
think the
bro.
problem
And
with the
then you
Knicks
don't
is the
have to pay
fans.
the, you don't have to
I don't
pay
think
these. Nah, you don't
I
have
Not
to
too
don't think
pay
it's
loyal.
these guys
I
that
don't
much,
think it's
bro.
really the fans though.
It is.
I feel like it's more the to me. I feel like it's more office. Yeah, the fans gas them up a lot, and Rel's a realist, so he knows like he doesn't care. He knows how bad they could be. But if you tell like another Nick fan that hey, do you think that you guys are gonna like do better this year? They'll be like, fuck yeah, like who we got? Look who we got. Yeah, we can make
Listen,
playoffs. We could probably make it far.
listen, me personally, I've said it before, and I don't care, bro. I'm starting Obi. I'm starting Obi next season. Like I'm starting him because when Randall was going, we see what he did. What 34, 35, 28. Bro, we see what he can do. He's young. Let him play. I don't care for Randall no more. That 1 year, I love it. It was great. I'm not gonna try to sit here and take away from it. It was great, but then we see the next year. Then I'm not trying to see the next year and the next year and the next year of him playing bad, losing his worth, and then the Knicks is like, oh, now we finally want to trade him, and nobody wants him. Nobody, you're gonna
I mean,
trade that nobody wants.
yeah, well, yeah, you got Julius that's averaging literally 21 and 10. Like, yeah, with the Knicks, he's averaging 21 and 10. Like he's doing really well with 5 assists almost. So he's doing not that bad for a big man, but it's just how the pieces how you can put the pieces together for a franchise if you want to be successful. Yeah, it's like yeah, you can try and be success. You can try and be like, all right, let's just go for the win this year instead of okay, let's put the pieces together so in the next several years we can do something. Like hell, look at with Melo when they got Melo and Stoudemire. Do you know how much hype that was between those two?
I was
Like do
very
you ever like do you remember how big the hype was between having Melo and Stoudemire on the same team? Having a prolific scorer with a good defender?
Lynn
And
Sanity.
look what happened. And yeah, and then Insanity came in, like, but they didn't make the playoffs that many times
Rose having too much fun.
because because they spent too much money on Melo. They didn't like all right, Melo, let's do this, and with that, let's give you this amount of money so we can try and get another big name with you and Stoudemire, and they can make a big three. They didn't have a big three. They only had a big two, and look what happened. They got
Yeah, I know.
bounced out of the first round many
I
times.
know
They didn't
Melo
make the
bleeding.
playoffs. Nah. It wasn't Melo. It's more Lala. That's what happened. Lala, he'd be like, it was basically that. Bro, you remember those times
What?
with
What
that like so what I said was that with the Knicks, it's hard for them to be um for them to try and get a team throughout the next couple years instead of it being like, oh, let's just go, let's just put all our chips in the basket and go for big names. Like look at Melo whenever he was with there. Do you remember the hype it was between whenever they had Melo and Sotomayor in the same team?
Yeah, but the next problem was that they paid a hurt Stoudemire. They like they love hurt players, man. I can't deny it. Like they love hurt players. I don't bro. Me personally, bro. They love hurt players.
Like when that
They
happened, yeah, and obviously you remember and obviously you remember those days. Do you know how? Do you remember how many people were like, oh yeah, we're going far in the playoffs. We're probably going to the finals this year.
bro, people thought we was gonna win a championship. I understand that basketball is a team. It's a team thing. So you can have Melo and Stoudemire, but if you're playing with Quentin Richardson that's not giving you nothing, you're playing with players that's not gonna really give you output. Then what is your team? Like what is your team? So it was that Amari Stoudemire wanted to punch fire hydrants and whatever, bro. What's the next topic?
So I got two teams, Team A and Team B. Team A is Gary Payne, Clay, Scotty, KG, and Ben Wallace.
Oh boy.
Team B is Curry, AI, Kawhi, Dirk, and Shaq. Who do y'all think will win in a 7-game series?
I'm
Well,
taking Team B.
I'm gonna
Taking
tell you
Team
this.
B.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Scotty and Kawhi cancel each other out.
Nope, I'm taking Team B.
Rel, why you taking Team B?
No.
Because defensively, besides Kawhi, have fun.
Kawhi's
I
not
say,
going in
I
Kawhi's
gotta.
not going in
See, as much as I like Shaq, I gotta take A because I have a better defensive team.
Nah, listen, I'm not gonna sit here. Yeah, we seen Ben Wallace beat Shaq in the playoffs. That's cool. I'm not gonna sit here and say prime Shaq. I'm gonna think that a prime Ben Wallace is gonna just stop a prime Shaq. Not doing that. No, taking Shaq.
That's
I
fine.
think Dirk. I think Dirk is better than Kevin Garnett.
Oh
A
my
Y'all
prime
can
God.
play.
There
KG,
you
Y'all,
go.
a prime
There you go.
KG against a
There
prime
you
Dirk.
go.
Are you kidding me, man? Come on.
yeah.
Prime
Oh
KG
my
is giving that nigga work. No disrespect to Dirk, bro. He's giving that nigga work.
On both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively.
Okay.
He's passing some Dominicans. That's what's happening.
Okay,
I
what I
already
think.
know that.
So again, this is where I get, bro. AI is a defensive liability, bro.
And
Clay,
that's why I say. That's why I said with on the three between Scotty and Kawhi, that shit cancels out. They're both They're both clamping each
but
other. There's
but
no way that's happening.
I say Kawhi offensively is better, bro. I mean, like we talking about like Toronto Kawhi, Clippers
Yeah,
Kawhi
you
in the
could say that.
playoffs.
That's not crazy.
Like
No, no,
yeah,
no, it's not crazy. But like,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say
I'm
that
just saying,
difference, man.
defensively though,
Yeah, defensively, this is where I say you right. Defensively, from top to bottom, I'm going Team A, and I think they can also generate offense, especially with Gary Payton being a good passer, Clay coming off screens. Scotty is going to get some ticky tack steals and deflections to run the offense. KG is going to definitely run, and Ben Wallace is running the floor as well. So I
and
just
Gabe,
offensively, they can run and play defense and very swat fast as far as switching and getting to point A to point B. You know how things are and things that make
yeah, and
How
with
many
B, they have.
games does it
it
go?
better defensively.
How many
I
games
say
y'all
it goes
think it's
to.
going?
I can say it goes to 7. I'd say it goes to 7.
Yeah, I think it'll be close to 7, but I'm still taking Team A.
Yeah.
So Rel's the only outlier with this Team B.
Bro,
A has
forget.
A,
Hold
A has
on.
more
Y'all talk about all the
A has more
defensive.
mobility.
Listen, y'all talk about for the defensive end for Kevin Garnett for the last when they Kevin Garnett versus Dirk, Dirk is giving him 23, 8, and 237 games they played, bro. Let's see what Kevin Garnett's giving Dirk.
I just can't believe you're telling me that a prime Dallas Mavericks Dirk is gonna beat a prime. I'm gonna say that's gonna be a Minnesota Timberwolves KG.
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
Hold on. Even games. Hold on. Games. Oh, I love this. Games they've played against each other. Dirk has won 23-17 in the regular season. There
Oh,
is 17. It's
bro,
17 to it's
where the
17
hell
to
did you
20.
find this chat already?
bro.
Hold on. And then even in
Real,
the playoffs,
I'm gonna
Dirk
stop
Dirk has beat.
talking
You're gonna
crazy,
stop
bro.
what?
You
You're gonna
talking
stop
crazy.
what?
You just not gonna
Dirk
Nah,
had the
bro.
better
ignore the
team.
fact that
Dirk
Dallas had a way better roster, bro. Don't use just the wins or loss factor into it. Like Kevin Garnett had this great roster compared to Dallas. Like, come on now, bro.
Oh, you just want to. All right. So you want to yell? Fine. I give you stat by stat. When they played against each other, 20, Kevin Durant puts up. I said Kevin Durant. Kevin Garnett puts up 22. The great defender that y'all love, Dirk still gave him more bucks. Prom. Y'all love it, right? Dirk, oh, he's gonna lock him down. Yeah, still gave him more bucks. Gave him 25. Yes, he's a better rebounder. Okay, assists 4-2. They both put up one steal. They both put up one block. Now we talk about defense in a prom. He gave him more points, same steals, same blocks, and he gave him more points. We know Kevin Garnett is gonna rebound more than him. Fine. But if you're gonna sit here and say he locked them down, the numbers don't even show you that. And then you're gonna say he plays defense, the numbers don't show you that. Because one
who
steal
said
and
lock
one
them
block
down?
and one steal and one block is what? It's damn near the same. What do you want
Rel,
to talk
who
about?
ever
Game
said lock him?
highs?
Question.
Hold on.
Rel, who
Game
never said
game
lock?
highs,
We never
game
said lock
highs.
him
Even
down.
if you're
Let
gonna
me
say play
question.
defense, bro.
Let
When
me
he
question.
guards him, he's still baking him, bro.
We
If you
never
want to
say
talk
lock
about
him down though. We
Yeah,
never
we
said
never say
that.
locked down. We
Nobody
just
ever
said him
said
to be
lock down.
better.
Dirk or prime KG. Who's the better defender, bro?
He's saying it, not us.
yo, bro,
I'm asking. No, he talking about all these
Kevin
numbers.
Garnett is a
Prime KG
Kevin
or prime Dirk. Who's the better defender, bro?
Kevin Garnett is the best defender. He's the better defender. But
Okay.
even when you're gonna say that, they did not face each other in the prom. When they faced each other in the prom, he was still
All I
giving him
ask,
more buckets. What are you
bro,
talking
you
about?
look at. I can hear you all those numbers in comparable. But when
Oh
I
my
ask you straight
god,
up,
bro.
who's the better defender, KG or Dirk? You said KG. End of discussion, bro.
It's not an
Why?
end of discussion.
Why? Why?
If y'all if
Rel,
you
KG.
why
look,
you
hold
picking
on, look,
Team B,
look.
bro? Why you picking Team B though?
Because even if y'all sitting here and y'all gonna sit here and say, all right, it's the defense that shifts to one side. Even if
Okay.
we see the defensive people like that, we've seen defensive plays to Gary Payton. Y'all gonna sit here and tell me Gary Payton is holding Curry under 20 points?
I
He's gonna
mean,
make him struggle.
And
DPOY,
then
man.
my argument with the Kevin Garnett and Dirk is that even when Dirk was in his prime, his mobility, his best defense, Dirk still was able to give him buckets. Buckets. So now
Wait,
you
actually,
have Curry, you have Curry, you have Dirk. Y'all not gonna sit here and tell me Ben Wallace is stopping Shaq. If
hey,
y'all do that, then y'all
We're
hey,
listen,
not
I'm
bro.
saying
done.
stopping. We're just saying they're
Hey,
gonna
Realize
struggle. Team
how
hey,
B is gonna
bro.
struggle to score on
Team
Team A.
And I'm
Hold,
taking Kawhi over Scottie
hold
Pippen,
on,
bro.
hold on. Hey, hang on.
The
So,
defense is close between those two.
so, so, I just got a question for you, bro. When's the last time Curry faced a DPOY?
He's about to in the
Right,
finals.
Kawhi.
And what, and what happened with that?
Then
Did
he
he not
struggled from the
struggle?
field in that series.
He did.
So
He should.
I know we
He
all know
played.
Curry's gonna be running around, but like a Gary Payne's gonna be on him, a Clay's gonna be on, a Scotty's gonna be on. Somebody's gonna be on him
And that's
where
and
he's
that's
not gonna
and
have
that's the
open
thing.
shots and
And
clean
and,
look.
and that's and that's the thing. Gary and Clay can switch because Clay knows what Curry. The Clay knows the way Curry plays.
And
Bro, y'all,
KG could
y'all
play
not
the
gonna.
perimeter. He not. I say he. I'm not gonna say he's a great perimeter, but he's good enough where he can stay in front of Curry.
Yeah.
and I will also put in factor like we not gonna act like Scotty, KG, and Ben Wallace. The whole team defense,
And
they talking, how they communicate, how they game plan. You telling me that they couldn't game plan against that team?
and if you
Come
want
on,
to,
bro.
if you want to, I could switch KG with Shaq. I could switch KG on Shaq at times, and Ben Wallace can go on Dirk.
Yo, bro, if y'all
So
really
it's like,
believe that, all right, bro. I'm not gonna argue with y'all. If y'all believe y'all can stick any of those guys on Shaq, bro, yeah.
no, I'm just
Okay,
saying
Okay,
you.
bro,
I'm
y'all.
just saying.
but
I'm just saying. Team A has more. As a coach and everything. If you kept the coach mind, Team A has more more adjustments that you can make than Team B.
and
You
then
can
Team
make
And
more
B is
then
adjustments.
very small in the
now,
backcourt. That's gonna hurt them in my personal opinion. AI and Curry in the backcourt against Gary
I'm
Payton and
bro.
Clay.
I like that, bro. I personally like that. Then wasn't
But
Clay
you
just guarding
telling
Jalen?
you
Wasn't
telling me
wasn't
from a
Clay
person. Let explain to me,
Oh, I
bro.
can't wait
You
to
talk
talk about this
Rose
in Clubhouse.
who's
Rose?
had small
Wasn't
ball
Clay
for the
just
last
wasn't
year,
wasn't Clay just guarding Jalen Brunson? Then Jalen Brunson's been giving bro. Jalen Brunson's been giving this man work. You think AI is just gonna be quiet if Clay steps on him?
bro.
Be quiet, go crazy.
What are you talking about?
Just
Clay, yes,
confused
Clay is a
on.
defender, but he's not defending people like we've openly see it. If Clay can't guard Kyrie, he can't guard
I'm not,
AI.
but what about AI defending him yourself? Two ball, small ball lineup is not going to defend
Bro,
nobody.
he
That's what I'm trying to
bro,
tell you. Clay and Gary Payton is going to get more stops than AI
Clay is
and
not
Steph
bodying
on
nobody,
them.
bro. Clay is not bodying nobody. He's not posting nobody
All
up.
right,
He's not going crazy. He's running off a screen. I'm okay with AI chasing Clay around, bro. I'm okay with Jalen Brunson chasing Clay around. I'm okay. Now on the other end, you're not okay because we've seen Clay can't guard Kyrie. We've seen that. He cannot guard Kyrie. And if he can't
So,
guard Kyrie, he's not gonna guard AI. He's
so how
not
many
gonna be able to
games does
guard
Team
AI.
B wins, Real? How many
They
games?
win it. They win in seven. They win in seven.
I
I'm
don't
not
think
sitting
so.
here saying it's a. I'm not sitting here saying it's a sweep. But if you personally believe that, and my problem is that yes, their defense is very it's great. But when you look at these players to certain players, bro, at their peak, you're not gonna tell me Scottie Pippen is outscoring Kawhi Leonard. You're not gonna tell me that. You're not gonna tell me that. You're not telling me that.
So
You're
so
not telling me that, bro. Kawhi's gonna outscore Scottie Pippen. Dirk is gonna outplay KG. He's gonna outscore KG. KG might have some stops on him, but he's gonna still outscore KG, like I showed you in the past. Ben Wallace, he's not doing that to Shaq, bro. He did that one time to Shaq, bro, and everybody knows, bro, that's a one-time thing. If you think Shaq in his prime, he's just gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna guard Shaq. He's not doing that to Orlando Shaq. He's not doing that, bro. He's not doing that, bro. The best way that y'all have to even win, bro, to me, is that Gary Payton and Curry. If Gary Payton holds Curry under into like 19, 18 points, and then that's a if. That's a if. Because now, if you really wanna sit down and game plan on this team right here on Team B, the only person that can't shoot threes is who?
Shaq and
All right.
AI.
So
AI ain't a great 3-point shooter.
all right, he's not a great 3-point shooter, but would you leave him open for three?
Me
yeah,
as yeah, I would. I'll take my
Jack,
chances.
I would. Yeah, I'd sack off on him.
Cool. All right, cool. Even if you sag off, fine. I'm okay with that. So now you have Curry that can shoot, Dirk that we all know that can shoot, Kawhi that we know that can shoot. AI, all right, he may hit one, he may miss three. Fine. Shaq is a better rebounder than everybody on Team A. Everybody on Team A. So even if you want to upload the paint and say, all right, fine, we're gonna try to get to I still have Shaq getting a rebound over a 6'6" Ben Wallace.
So
Kicking
Real,
it out to Dirk for a
who's your
three, kicking out
so
to AI for a three, kicking out to like, come on, bro.
so Curry's
I'm
gonna be
not
your
doing this, bro.
primary playmaking facilitator?
Now that'll be
No,
AI.
it would be AI.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you
not.
trust the
Why would
AI
I?
to be a
Yes, it would be AI.
And it's
So
like a
now, even if you want to do that, you can stick Gary Payton on AI. I still don't think Gary Payton is holding AI to
that's a
18 points.
that's a
And
goddamn
then
lie. That's a
I don't
goddamn lie.
I don't think Gary Payton is holding AI to 18 points. I don't think that. Then if you wanna say Clay can guard Curry, that's no, bro. That's a no. He's gonna give Clay buckets, bro. Clay is
No.
gonna foul. Clay is gonna overplay, foul, and foul and foul, bro.
I
We've
You're
seen
think
talking.
that
we
You're
Team
talking to a.
A is going to be
You're
able to
talking
switch a lot of things and bother their
exactly.
shot selection. So there's going to be a lot of contested shots that they're going to
You're
have to
talking
make.
to a guy. You're talking to a guy in Clay that knows Curry like the back of his fucking hand too, because they've been playing literally
and
together.
that's why he's going to overplay the screens and foul. He's gonna overplay the screens and foul because he personally knows you can't give Curry an inch of air. So now I have to overplay. I have to over jump the plays. And if you're watching these series, that's what he's doing. Every player that can shoot, and he knows that, yo, bro, they got open. What has Clay been doing? He's been overplaying. He's been jumping over, getting stupid fouls. He's been overplaying. You don't think Curry's gonna work that? Come on, bro. If y'all seriously believe that this team, this A team is like, nah, bro. Shaq, I'm comfortable just throwing a ball to Shaq in the paint. He's gonna give me 30. Kawhi Leonard is gonna give me 28. Curry's gonna give me 30. And I like, what are you talking about? AI's gonna give me another 30. What do you have to, like, the only person I have to worry about is Dirk. Okay, Dirk is gonna give me 15 a game. But even if my team, now, what team y'all fear more? If my team get hot or if B team get hot or A team get hot, who you gonna fear more? You gonna fear team B get hot. We know what
I,
Curry does when he gets hot.
I know that, but what
We know
happens?
we know what AI is when he get hot. We know what Kawhi is when he gets hot. We know what Dirk is when he gets hot. We know what Shaq is when he gets hot. I'm not
Yeah.
fearing Ben Wallace when he gets
See,
hot.
here's the thing. You're saying the right word. If because this is basically a team of arguably DPOY players that you got that you're going up against.
And
You're going
that's
up against a
fine.
team. You're
I'm
going up against
fine
a
with that.
team that's the thing. It'll be hard for them to get hot.
So,
Like
so
one,
you
No, you
it'll be
still have
neglect,
super hard. It'll be
no,
super
again,
difficult for
Grant,
them to get hot.
so you just
nah.
neglecting defense as how good defense could be, or affecting how great offense
I'm
can be.
not I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the defense because I said it would be game 7. I'm saying that if I was neglecting the defense, then I'll just be like they would have won in 4 just because of their scoring. No, they're gonna have slowdown aspects, but when we look at it, bro, I still don't believe that this team is gonna be slowed down to the point that we know Shaq can give you 30, we know Kawhi Leonard could give you 29, we know Curry could give you another 30 ball. That these players are gonna make all of these players play bad.
Bro, who
Their
got
defense is gonna
Shaq?
make
Who got
anybody players play bad.
Shaq?
Everybody, y'all all have team A. I'm the only one with team B.
Yeah, he's the only one that picked B.
Yeah,
So,
he's the only one to play B.
oh yeah, you on your own then, so never mind.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that, bro. This team can stretch the floor out, bro. Yeah, you can say switch and all of that. I'm comfortable with Dirk. All right, if a switch really happens, I'm comfortable with Clay on Dirk. I'm OG comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with Gary Payton on Dirk. Okay with that. We all know what Dirk's fade is. I'm okay with, like, some of these positions that you said some of these players in. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Dirk getting a screen pop open and now he's at the top of the key or a side corner ready to take a 3-pointer. I'm okay with that. Fine. Y'all leave AI open. I'm fine with AI taking 5 3-pointers and only making 2 of them. I'm fine with that. Fine. I'm fine. Y'all wanna play defense, and then now we know defense play is overplayed. Y'all do ticky tacky fouls. Same reason we seen Draymond last night get 4 fouls in 3 quarters. He's just fouling for no reason because he thinks he's just being aggressive.
Uh,
Like, bro, we see Marcus Smart do it all the time. Drew Holiday do it all the time. These players over foul for what?
Hey, bro, that's bro.
Y'all can take that mid B. Y'all can take that mid A team. That team
mid
mid, bro.
A. That team is mid, and team B is so much better. It's crazy.
The only person on that B team that'll definitely get hot would be Shaq. That's the only person.
His
What?
primary playmaker and facilitator is AI. Let that sink
That's
in.
the only person that will get hot on that team.
Who's your playmaker? Gary Payton?
Gary Payton, or you go Scotty.
Or yeah, Gary Payton or
Either
Scotty.
one. They could facilitate a game or play make.
Scotty was the primary ball handler in that fucking team. Like beside
Okay.
so George
Scotty's the ball handler. Okay.
What's wrong with that? And we seen
wasn't
him
he?
do it
Okay.
before.
Come on.
So who
AI
you rather have,
sucks,
Rel?
bro.
Scotty or AI as your primary ball handler?
He already said
AI.
AI.
That's
AI.
crazy. AI?
Yeah, he said AI.
Y'all never seen AI facilitate a game. Y'all know he's a score first guard who always looked to score, only cared about scoring. Come on, bro. That's nasty.
That's
Yeah,
Got a
bro.
tier list for you guys. Top 50 NBA players.
oh
Okay,
lord.
you talk about it, bro. Scotty puts up 5 assists. AI puts up 6. Yo, bro, I'm not doing this
Okay,
with
hang
y'all,
on.
bro.
Okay, you want here? I'll hang on, hang on. Let me do this here. I just want to prove you. Oh, here we go.
I'm not doing
There
this,
we
bro.
go.
Playmaker. Scotty's a playmaker. Come on, bro.
Rel, you don't think now he's not a playmaker? Crazy.
not gonna say he's an ultimate playmaker.
I didn't say ultimate. I never said ultimate. I trust him with my offense more than Allen Iverson. That's for sure.
Yeah, maybe. But if y'all gonna run a regular offense,
Cutting out, my boy. What's going on there?
All right, y'all know the vibes, man. We got the top 50 NBA players. So I could put Jordan on S tier, right?
Yeah, put Jordan Braun S tier.
LeBron's on here somewhere. I gotta find him.
Braun gonna be there. Another hard. I can see him already, right beside Kobe and KG. Bottom. There you go.
Who else is on this S tier? Anybody else I think should be on here?
Magic.
Yeah, I think Magic should be on S tier.
Kareem.
Definitely Kareem. Where's Kareem?
Besides Stockton on your right. Up. Right beside Malone. Up.
hold on. All time.
Yo, I'm
more.
blind as hell.
Two more. There you go. On your left.
Oh, I see him.
This is an all-time tier list.
Yeah.
Top 50 players all time. I thought
have to
Cousins
get
was
the
gonna be here, but it would made it more fun.
Yeah, it would have been fun.
The top 10 players out the way.
Y'all want Tim Duncan up there too?
Magic, Tim, Shaq.
Yeah,
They all
Shaq.
on S tier?
Yes, those are the top 10 players ever of all time. If this is an all-time list, yes.
So I
Magic.
might as well put Hakeem up there too, right?
Yeah, Hakeem is number 10 on my list. Larry.
I was gonna say
That
the
should
Bird.
be
Yeah,
10.
I was gonna say Bird. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Why are there two? Okay, this is weird. They got two.
Yeah, I know yeah, from what I saw, there's two pictures of every person.
Like what?
It's weird.
Whatever. So we got Jordan,
What you have? You have Jordan,
LeBron, Tim Duncan,
LeBron, Tim,
Hakeem,
Hakeem,
Kareem.
Magic.
Oh, Magic gotta go up there, and I got Bird up there.
Hold on, how many players have they already?
There's already 7.
Seven. You're
I would
missing three.
say
Kobe.
What?
He said
Yeah,
Kobe up there.
Kobe.
Kobe.
Hang on. Would we say KD? Is he S
He
tier?
said Shaq.
No, he's not an
He-
S
he-
tier. This is all time, bro. That's how.
No, I know. I
That's
just
what I'm
want to
saying.
find
We
out.
have to have
He's
that.
A tier for me. He's A tier for me.
No.
He's A tier.
Is Bill Russell S tier?
I mean, 11 rings.
I don't count. I don't really count those guys. Y'all know I don't count Bill and Wilt. I feel like they're the four-founders of the NBA, bro. But if y'all want to, hey, like,
What about Jerry West?
he's
bro, I
not.
don't. You know
The
how. You
silhouette.
know how I feel about. You know how I feel about Jerry West, bro. You know how I feel about Jerry
The
West.
So we
logo.
got Jordan, LeBron, Tim Duncan, Hakeem, Kareem, Bird, Magic, Kobe, and Shaq all on tier S.
That's 9, right?
That's 9. Yeah.
Yes,
Who would
9.
be number 10?
Would you put Curry number 10?
No.
No.
See, Dwayne, Kawhi, KG, Stockton,
What about Oscar Robertson number 10?
Big O. No.
We
I would.
move on to the next.
People, I don't know, man. I would say that I think that's where you would, and we just gotta stay on and then go to 18.
Yeah, I think
So
right
Yeah,
there.
let's go to A now. Yeah. Let's go to A now, and then we'll probably.
So Curry's A tier.
I say Curry's A tier. I also say KD.
Curry, KD. I have
Kawhi.
Giannis because Giannis is my top 15 players of all time.
Yeah,
Giannis
Kawhi.
not on here. They don't got a picture of Giannis.
They're disrespectful.
It ain't updated.
But yeah, I don't think this one updated.
Is that
They got John Stockton on here for God's sake.
Kawhi?
No.
Yeah, that's Kawhi next to KD. Who
Oh,
else
no,
would
I
y'all put
think
on it? Would y'all put
Kawhi would
David
be.
Robinson up there?
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I would
at,
put Dave.
at the respect to Bill Russell, bro, you got to put him in A tier. If he not, I know
Yeah,
he.
Yeah, you gotta put him in him and Will.
and
You
Will
could put him and Will. Yeah, you could put
and
him and
Will
Will there, bro.
and Will. Give me the man that
Listen,
averages more minutes.
the only reason that I listen, I'm saying this now. The only reason I disagreed from those two guys is because my perspective on Will and Bill Russell, they're the four, like they're the founders of like this
And that's
basketball
why
stuff,
I'm giving
bro.
respect to A tier, giving them respect.
Yeah, like I'm not saying that they suck. They're just like the founders of this, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say,
all I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah. That's why for me, like, I would put either Will or Bill as S tier because of the like they paved the way for everyone else.
Or would you put Willis Reed on air tier?
Mm,
I wouldn't put Willis Reed. I put Patrick Ewing though.
actually, I agree with Patrick.
What?
No, I agree with Patrick.
I
I
think
would
Patrick
say yes
Ewing
to
is like
Patrick.
a top. Nah, he might be B, but Patrick Ewing is a top
Bro,
25 player of all time.
Wait, hang on. What
You
about
don't think
Frazier?
Willis is above him?
That's debatable.
What about
Debatable.
Moses? Would y'all put
Moses,
Moses on that A tier?
where
Oh,
would y'all put? Where would
Doctor.
y'all put?
Well, y'all know
wait, Malone, Karl Malone, Karl Malone's A.
He don't have a tier. He tierless. That nigga don't get to put on tier list.
Wow.
Would y'all put Dr. J up there?
A.
yes, because I think
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think Dr. J is better than Kevin Durant.
And the thing is, he's not joking either.
No, he's not.
I've told Quinn Cook this. Bro, I'll tell anybody that listens, bro. I think Dr. J. I count the ABA, bro. So I don't
You gotta
care.
count
Like,
the ABA. Yeah, so
yeah,
a lot of people really
I
don't.
don't,
Would you put
I
Oscar
don't
Robertson
care.
on
No,
that
hold
tier?
on. What
Yeah,
about Zeke? I see Isaiah Thomas. What about Zeke?
Zeke.
Zeke
I
would be
mean,
B for me. I'm not big on Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah
really?
Thomas would, yeah, he'll be like B for me.
Isaiah, top 5 point guard all time.
Yeah,
He'll be
Finals
B.
MVP,
he
2 rings.
Ah,
I probably would put
okay.
him on tier A. I feel like he's in the same level of these guys. Can we put Jerry West in tier A?
yeah. If he's not, if he's not S, he's gotta be A.
Yeah, I would
All
I
say
got
right.
A.
Is
I
there
got
anybody
homie
else you
on
missing in tier A?
I got homie on B tier, but all right.
KG.
KG is he's not an A tier player.
KG's not
Nah,
A.
we on B.
Oh,
We
wait a
don't
minute.
A.
Yeah.
B?
I think that's it.
Oh no, there's mad plays before KG. You could take
Oh,
homie off. You could give me Dominique. You're gonna tell me Kevin Garnett is better than Dominique? No.
all time,
He's
yes.
no.
I'm telling you,
Um
yes, all time.
no, bro. He's not better than Dominique. He's not better than
So
Scottie Pippen.
why you think Dominique
Wait.
better than him all time? I want to hear this.
Dominique
Shit.
scoring, Dominique playing defense is the same thing. The only thing he has over him is what? An MVP, bro.
Is Dominique a top 5 small forward all time to you?
No, he's a top 8. He's literally like 7, 8.
Is
What you
KG a
gonna say,
top 5
Kevin
power
Garnett?
forward to you?
Yes, because you can even argue Paul Gasol is a top 10 power forward.
Yo,
Because who's a
Dominique
who
over
like
KG is crazy to me. That's just like mind-boggling at this point.
Scottie Pippen is better than Kevin Garnett, bro.
I was just gonna say, what about Scott? Is he A
Uh,
tier?
Scottie Pippen is better than him, bro.
I
Because I
mean,
mean, because I'm not gonna
most
lie,
of his
because
most of his
I'm not gonna,
success came with Jordan.
but I'm not gonna lie. Without Scotty, Jordan wouldn't be the player. He wouldn't. They wouldn't win that many rings.
Me
Scottie Pippen
personally,
is
he in
better
that
than
like
him.
C tier.
And think about it.
Willis
And think
Reed
about
is
it.
better than him.
And think about it. Even after Jordan, remember, after Jordan left, they s- they still got 55 wins instead of 57.
Yo, bro, listen, y'all sitting here talking
MVP
about
candidate.
bro, y'all sitting here talking about his success mostly came with Jordan. 6 rings, like you just made, predominantly the ball handler. Come on, bro, we're not doing that. We're
He's
not doing
B.
that. Six
He's
rings,
he's A
six
tier for me.
rings, 6 rings, bro. We're not doing this, bro. We're not
He's
doing
A
this. He's
tier for
better than
me.
Kevin Garnett. He's better than Kevin Garnett. Willis Reed is better than Kevin Garnett. Patrick Ewing is better than Kevin Garnett.
Patrick
I'm
Ewing.
not
Oh
doing.
my God, here we
I'm not
go.
doing this, bro. I'm not
I
doing
don't know
this,
why
bro.
you think Patrick Ewing's better. Willis Reed,
Wow.
I
Wow,
understand.
we're
I'll give
putting
you
Scotty at
Willis.
B now. So we're putting Scotty at B.
Sky's going
He's
B. I
number.
put Willis Reed
He's
there.
Oh
number.
my
He's
lord.
number one, bro. He's number one at B. You give me Willis Reed. After that, all right, I'm fine with. Nah, you got to give me Patrick Ewing. Yeah, you got to give me Patrick Ewing.
Crazy. Uh, yeah, I think Dirk on tier B. Dwayne Wade.
I was
Yeah,
man.
Dirk.
I CP, but I didn't. Man,
Man, CP on tier
Chris
D.
Paul is. Yeah, Chris Paul is not. Yeah, yeah.
man, that's
Would
I
you
got
put
Dirk. I
Reggie in
got.
this tier?
man. This shit's just recency
Yeah,
bias now. What the fuck? Y'all just
Would you put him
prisoners
in
of the
tier B?
moment.
Yeah, I always thought Chris Paul was overrated. I kept that
Y'all,
consistent.
Jesus Christ.
Chris Paul tier C.
I'll take Reggie B.
Yeah, I think Reggie should be tier B. And Patrick Ewing's tier B. Come on, Reggie gotta be tier B.
He
Anybody else?
he
Kevin
he
McHale? No,
he,
Kevin McHale
he,
got tier C.
Gary Payton. Reggie kept that Indiana
who
Pacers
else?
team relevant.
Who else is up there?
Jason
Oh yeah, you
Kidd, you
don't.
got if
I
you
got a
got Gary
problem.
Payne, you put
I
Jason
got
Kidd.
one problem, bro. You can't tell me, bro, Dirk need to be up higher.
You think Dirk is a tier A?
If what are we saying his career, he has one of the hardest rings. At
Oh
least,
boy, here we go.
at least in my opinion. Am I
Can I
wrong
ask,
for
so
that?
do you think he had
Does
a
he
better
have
career than do you
does he
think he
have
had a
the
better
hardest
career than
ring?
D Wade?
Be
Do you
honest
think he
now.
had a better
I
career
think
than D
no,
Wade?
no, no,
Three
no.
rings?
I wouldn't say that, but I would say that as a career,
Mm-hmm.
if you got Isaiah Thomas on A tier, I would say he's above Isaiah Thomas.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
What?
I don't
Yes,
know how I feel about that one.
yes.
First we had Dominique was better than KG. Now I got
Oh my God! That
No,
Dirk
bro.
yeah.
had a better. That
So,
Dirk has a better career
bro,
than Zeke.
Dirk,
That's
as
oh
a
my
franchise
God.
player, did way more than Isaiah Thomas leading the franchise, bro. Let's not do this, bro. That's what I look at it as.
I
Like,
mean
no, it's no
Isaiah did help
disrespect,
them win 2 rings
bro.
and
He
a
has
Finals
a pretty
MVP.
good squad. It's pretty good squad around him, bro. You can't say the same for Dirk, dog.
Dallas never had a good squad.
I'm saying now, if you want to sit here and say like, okay, Isaiah, was one of the smallest guards, first one of the smallest guards to win a championship. Again, I hear you, but I'm just saying,
So
for me,
so you think
Dirk.
Dirk had a better career than D Wade? Because D Wade's on tier B right now.
No, and
Man,
again, I was gone. I had a phone call. I got a phone call from my
Yeah,
job.
I know. Okay.
So again, I didn't hear none of that. But from what I seen, I would put Doug higher, and I definitely would put Wade higher. If you're gonna put Isaiah Thomas at A tier, there's no way you're gonna tell me Dwayne Wade don't deserve to be on A tier either.
then that means Dr. J doesn't deserve to be A tier.
I mean,
That
like
means
this
that
A tier starting to get overcrowded to me.
I personally
I'm not mad at it, but I'm just saying like
I
that's hey, if we
I
gonna
wouldn't
try some people on A tier, I'm not
I
mad at it.
wouldn't take Dirk though. Like personally, I wouldn't take Dirk as A tier because he only has one ring, right?
Yeah, he only has one.
Yeah,
He went to the finals twice, but he lost the first time. He had Steve Nash.
yeah, and you
Or
have
it was Nash.
D
Nash,
Wade who has
Finley.
like
No, the first time he went to the finals, Nash wasn't on that team.
So who was it? It was Kidd. Who was the point
It,
guard?
it, it was him, Josh Howard, Jason Terry, Sean Marion wasn't there yet, and it was just like a bunch of like no disrespect, like I'm pretty sure just different role players. It wasn't no big huge names.
then you know what? Give me Ray
Yeah,
Allen there
sure.
too.
Ray Allen. All right, let me just look some up real quick because I think. What year did they go? 2005-06 when he lost to the Heat.
I mean,
Oh, you're right. It was Devin Harris is the point guard. Oh my god,
It
that
was
sounds
it
disgusting.
was
But
it
this
was
is not,
it was the one where they lost. It was the one where they lost with where they beat Braun. Yeah, that was the one with Jason
but
Terry.
my question to you
Nah,
is
when they first went, they had Devin Harris as a point guard. That just sounds
why
disgusting.
why did I have David Robinson so high? That's
Who?
David Robinson right next to Kawhi, right?
That
Yeah,
is correct.
So why I have him so high?
What you mean, tier A or just that high?
Just that high. If you want to like,
It's not in order. Well, I wasn't doing in order.
oh,
yeah. There's no order.
oh no, okay. That's where I'm. Okay, if that's the case, then that's a whole different story.
Yeah, well, I didn't put it in order. I was just
That's
putting people
okay.
in tiers.
I
I
mean,
mean,
then if
because
it's like it's like going. If you want to have Dirk on A, then Scotty has to go over there since he got 6 rings.
no, I'm.
I feel what you're saying, Rose.
But
Because if
all
we
I'm
put it in
saying is like
order, it's gonna get
because of
nasty.
people, because of
No,
how
yeah,
people
we
gonna
put it in
look
order
at
spot. It's
you
mess.
know you know how we look. People gonna look at this list and be like, bro, how you hell you got David
It's,
Robinson
yeah, it's
over
not.
Bill Russell, and you know
Yeah,
how it
it's
is.
not in order.
I think we should just put them on tiers and then start putting them in order.
Yeah,
Do it that way. What tier y'all think Nash is on? Y'all think Paul Pierce is on tier B?
I mean, he did help that Celtics team. He was arguably one of the main reasons to put him in. Get real on. There you go.
Yeah, he let him in. What's
Yeah,
good, bro?
he mad at you because he's mad at you because Dirk's down A now.
Why is Dirk on A tier?
Why? Who?
Why
Twice
is
Dirk
Dirk
on
on
A.
A? Why is he on A, bro?
Bro, why are you
Ask
Dirk,
Rose.
bro?
Rose said
Why do
he's
you
on
even
A tier.
Dirk? We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later.
No, we're gonna redo it. We're gonna redo the order because we gotta put this in order. This is all out of wacky and out of order.
Okay, my question to you is, Grail, do you believe David Robinson need to be on A tier, but Dirk don't need to be on A tier?
He's gonna tell you yes. I already know he's gonna say yes.
He's gonna find a way.
Dominique should be on tier B.
Yeah,
I
Dominic
can't
would
even
be.
hear you.
I
Elvin Hayes should be on tier
Oh,
B.
no. You actually do I believe what?
Do you believe that David Robinson deserves to be on A tier
Charles
before Dirk?
Barkley should be on tier B.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say
think
BC as well.
David Robinson is better than Dirk.
What? Hey,
I
bro.
think David Robinson is better than Dirk.
Nah,
Y'all love,
Rose,
y'all
you
love,
can say that. That's not crazy. If you think about it,
y'all
that's
love the.
really
But
not
if y'all
crazy.
love the,
The more
y'all
you
love
think
the
about it,
defensive. Hold on, why do y'all love the defensive end if it only works for y'all? The
Mhm.
hammer rule is known for playing
Bro,
defense.
again,
50-point quadruple
bro.
double. What are we talking about?
Talk
Again,
to
you
Rose
got
about
this
that. He
defense,
on his
bro.
own.
I've seen one person carry his franchise to a championship, bro. That matters to me.
I've
We
seen
never,
Giannis do it.
we never seen that David Robinson career. No disrespect to David Robinson. He didn't start winning until Timmy D got there.
Everybody
I
needs
mean,
a 1-2
it's.
punch.
I mean, if we talking about accolades, Dave Robson got the better accolades.
Hmm.
David Robinson is better than Dirk to me, bro. And I'm a Dirk fan. I like Dirk. So
I say we also put Vince Carter on B.
Vince Carter's not a
That's
B
me.
player. Nah.
He's not an A player, so he's a C player.
Well, do y'all
Yeah,
think
like
Ray should be
Clyde
on here? Ray Allen?
Drexler could be there. Nah.
Should
I don't
Ray
think Ray
Allen be
Allen.
on this
I
tier?
was gonna.
Ray Allen is not on the level of Clyde Drexler and those guys there, bro. He's a great player, but he's not on those type of guys' level. Clyde Drexler should be tier B. Who
Allen
else is on
Iverson
this
should be
list?
tier B.
Yeah, AI should be tier B.
What about George Gervin?
He might be beginning to see for me.
What about Walt Frazier?
Oh, he tier A.
Bro,
I, li-
what the
I literally asked you what about Frazier, and you didn't say anything.
You know that's just
Oh
Nick
no,
Myers coming in.
bro, there's no fucking way,
That's,
bro.
that's,
I'm
what
gonna
about
stay this
Kevin McHale?
defense.
I
The
was gonna ask you
logo,
about Kevin
y'all
McHale.
love
Yeah,
y'all love the logo. Just know who outplayed that man twice in the finals. I'm just saying.
Where should
The
Kevin
Glide.
McHale go?
I'm just saying, man.
Bro, it's crazy.
I say C, to be honest. He's a great player, but without those other teams that he had, like with
Bro,
17
you just can't put
with
Chris Paul deep, no, nigga. You just can't sneak that in. You
yeah,
just
I
can't
saw
sneak
that.
that in.
Hold on,
Yeah.
wait till y'all see
So
who his
so
teammate about to be.
so Josh, hold on, Josh. Let me ask you a
Both
question.
them
I'm
niggas
gonna
Bro,
ask
got
you a
that's
question.
bodies.
Wow.
disrespectful, bro. That's
Both them
Wow.
niggas can
disrespectful,
be.
bro.
See,
That's
that's your
disrespectful, bro.
that's your hard talking
Hey,
now.
listen.
That's your
They
hard
like the
talking.
same play to me. So they both in the
Okay.
same
Look,
tier
Josh,
together, twinning.
Josh, I'm gonna ask you a question right now. If Curry, we know how nice Curry is. He go to the finals. 1 year he beat Westbrook. 2 years after that, Westbrook beats him both times and outplays him by a mile. You gonna let somebody say that he better than him?
Oh no, you crazy.
He only beat him by one.
Yeah.
He beat him one. But the next two times
I
they saw
outplayed
each other,
Westbrook.
the
Outplayed him
next
twice.
2 times they saw each other, he got outplayed. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, you talking about Clyde
Okay,
versus Jerry
never mind.
West.
Never mind. Go about your business. Okay, cool. Because
Listen,
he
these
wouldn't
two.
even if Dame did that to Curry, he wouldn't even let people say, "Yo, Dame is better. Curry's better than Dame." If Dame outplayed Curry twice in the finals, beat him both times, and outplayed him, shot better than him, scored more than him, you wouldn't even let that happen. But
Oh
okay,
no,
it's my bias.
Bro, who
It's
do you
my
put next
bias.
guy?
Paul Pierce goes to B. Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it
Alex
because
English, I put in C with Kevin McHale.
I'm
Mellow,
personally not I'm
Mellow
personally
C
not
tier,
bad.
Mellow
Mellow
C
C
tier,
tier.
Mellow C tier.
Melo ain't even on this list.
I don't think Mellow top 50.
Oh,
That's what
oh,
basically.
they knew better.
Steve Nash.
A tier C or B.
He's tier.
No, bro. You can't tell me
He's
Steve
he,
Nash is. You know what, bro?
I mean,
Nah. Steve Nash
I'm
is
asking y'all where to put him.
bro. Steve Nash is D for
Bro,
me,
I
bro.
know he has.
Pause.
he's B. He's B. I mean,
This Rel said he
it's
should be on this
hard.
tier.
It's difficult to have a two-time MVP in C tier.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It might be difficult, but it ain't difficult today. I'm not big on Nash, bro. Nash to me, Nash might be number 10 point guard of all time, bro. I don't care for that, bro.
We ain't put Ray Allen. Where Ray Allen go?
Bro, if you got. Oh my god.
See, bro, take him off C. He's not a C tier player, bro. He's not a
Who?
C tier player, bro. Bro,
Nash or Allen? Who?
Nash is not a C tier player, bro.
Where y'all putting Nash on B?
He's
I'm putting
B,
him
bro.
on D, bro. I'm putting him on D, bro.
Wow.
Hey, listen, you want to bring him down? Be my guest, brother. You ain't going to no give me
He's
smoke.
Wait,
not, bro.
wait,
He's not
wait. So
this
you tell me,
guy.
wait,
Bro,
hang on. So you tell me that so you tell me he's a top 10. He's a top 10 point guard. He, so basically, you're saying that he's like that.
he's
What,
mid,
nine other
bro.
point guards are better,
Yes. I have Russell Westbrook better than him, bro.
or arguably five more point guards are better than him?
I have Russell Westbrook better than Steve Nash, bro.
I don't know
This
Like
what
is
to
my
say, bro.
problem with that. So you got. Never mind.
2-time MVP. We know he
Shaq,
shouldn't have beat Shaq for it. Like, come on, bro. Both his MVPs are arguable. Like, I don't care, bro. I'm not doing it.
All right, now we got to put this list in order. I
Where,
think we done everybody that's worthy of being on this list. Did I put Reggie on here? Yeah, Reggie.
is
All
that
these are like doubles.
Is that Tracy McGrady?
Hey, Brodies, I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta go. Got my
All
daughter.
right, Rose.
Thank you for having me, Brodies.
You already know the vibes.
Is that
All
Tracy
right, y'all want to put
McGrady?
this in order? We see T-Mac at.
T-Mac's there. I'm surprised you didn't put him up there.
Ain't
No,
no
he's
top
down there
50.
at
He
the.
barely top
No,
100.
he's down there at the bottom. No, he's not a top 50 player. Is that Vince Carter?
Yeah.
He's not a top 50 player either. Whatever.
So
Anybody's
how we
just
gonna
top
put this
50.
in order? So we got LeBron. Well, Jordan,
No,
LeBron, whatever.
It can be
Tim
interchangeable
Duncan
between
goes
those two.
3.
no. Tim Duncan is
No.
5. Kareem Abdul
Kareem's
is 3.
3. Kareem's 3.
Duncan is 5. I have
So who's 4? Larry?
Birdman?
no.
No, Hakeem?
Magic?
Oh no,
I
Magic.
think I had Magic.
Magic.
I think I had Magic. I had
Magic.
Magic
Let's say Magic.
One, two,
at
three,
4.
four.
Duncan at 5.
Ooh, y'all coming spicy
Bird
with
at
this.
Bird, yeah, Bird at 6. Shaq at 7. Kobe at
Mm-hmm.
8.
Hakeem 9,
Yeah, Hakeem 9 for me.
because we
Yeah.
only had like 9 players up there.
Hakeem 9 for me.
So
I'm
then,
okay with that.
so tier A, who's first?
Uh,
Which basically will be
Y'all
number
gonna put
10.
Curry first? Yeah,
No.
well, the attempts. I
we
don't
could
know who
do.
y'all
We
putting
could
10th.
do. All right, so we could do out of respect. We could do Bill and Wilt first.
So 10, 11.
Yeah, 10, 11. Bill
Yeah.
and Wilt.
And
We could do.
then I'll
We
I'll
could
go
do.
I'll go KD. I'll go KD next.
Y'all already know I ain't putting that nigga next.
I know you won't.
You gotta give me
Then
Curry.
So KD, then Curry, then who's after Curry?
Who's that? That's Scotty.
no,
Nah, that's Kawhi.
that's Kawhi.
Uh, it's Kawhi. It's Kawhi right there.
You got David Robinson on this tier, Moses Malone, Dr.
Give me.
J,
All right, give me
Dwayne
Dr.
Wade.
J. Give me Dr. J.
Okay.
Give me Give me what's his name? The Admiral after
David
Dr. J.
Robinson. Okay.
David Robinson. All right, Kawhi's right there in a good spot. You have to give me who else after Kawhi?
We got Moses Malone,
Moses Malone is good
Oscar
right there.
Robinson.
Put Oscar in front of Malone. Oscar in front of Malone.
We got D
Put that.
Wade, Jerry,
Who's in
Will,
front of D Wade?
Um,
Isaiah, IT.
Isaiah. Yeah.
No, Dwayne Wade's ahead of him. So get that out of it. So after Isaiah, who else?
It's
Jay West,
Jay
Dirk,
West,
and Will.
and then
I
Walt
mean,
Frazier.
not Will, Clyde, not Clyde. Oh my
For
God,
Frazier.
Frazier.
No, Fridge is not a.
Oh,
I
he's
don't.
thinking.
He's not an A-tier player, but he should be just off what he beat and who he beat. But he's
So you
not
gonna
an
put him
A-tier
on
player.
tier B?
Nah, he could be tier C. He could be tier C.
I don't like how
I, I
the
don't.
niggas look. Tier
I don't
C.
think. I don't
Here's
think Dirk.
C.
I think Dirk should be tier B. I don't think he has a tier A career like those other guys.
Okay.
So now, if we're gonna start tier B, you could give me. You could give me
Scotty's
Dirk.
first.
Scotty is Scotty.
Scotty. Then who comes after Scotty?
Then
Dirk.
Dirk.
Okay. After Dirk, who y'all want
You
to
want?
put?
You got to give me KG.
Mhm.
Give me what's his name? Homie from
We
the
got
Blazers.
Oh, Clyde.
Clyde.
Yeah.
Drexler. Okay.
yeah. Give me who else is on it?
I
Give me
would.
Will
I,
Reed.
Who'd you after Clyde?
I think he said Willis Reed.
I might put Elvin Hayes.
You put Elvin Hayes. I was. I'm.
Elvin and
Man.
Willis. Oh, after Clyde, no. Actually, I might put J Kidd after Clyde.
Would you? Would
That
you?
makes more sense. To me, it makes more sense. Come on. Yeah. Then I'll probably put Gary after him. Then put what? Elgin. Elvin.
Elvin Hayes.
Yeah, Elvin Hayes. Then we could put. Oh, why am I blanking out on names? Willis Reed.
So AI is gonna be last. Are we probably gonna
No,
go with that?
No.
I gotta put him higher.
Yeah, we gotta put Charles higher. I don't know why.
Hold on, that's Charles Barkley.
Yeah, it's Charles
Yeah,
Barkley. He's got to be up
Oh
there
yeah,
with,
he
with,
right.
with KG and
No, no,
them.
he's right. Yeah, yeah, he right behind Kevin. He's right behind KG.
He's got to be.
y'all put him behind KG.
He's got to be.
Then after him, put Clyde. Then I got J Kidd, Gary Payton, Hayes, Willis Reed. I might put Paul Pierce in front of Patrick career wise.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
Ooh, I won't go that far.
I I put Paul Pierce in front of Reggie.
Mm.
I'm okay with that.
So after Pat, then where AI go?
I honestly don't know about that one.
AI, to me, I have AI ahead of Paul Pierce.
It's tough with me and Reggie because Reggie, yeah, to me, Reggie, he carried that Indiana Pacers team on his back, and I don't know with Paul Pierce, I would put Reggie and Paul and the AIs like side by side together because it was the same situation with them.
Yeah, I think Dominique should be at the end.
Mm, he put a see, it's the same. God, he put it's the same thing. He
These
put he
last
literally
four are
he
like in the
he
same
literally
caliber.
yeah he literally no, I don't know about the last four because Paul Pierce didn't have Boston on his back. He didn't. Let's be honest.
I mean, before the big three, he did. He was carrying them. Got him to an Eastern Conference final.
Okay, well that's fair. But I mean, which one had more of like between the four? Which one had more of an impact when it comes to like just as a player, not with everything that happened. Which of the four had a bigger? Which of the four has a bigger impact?
Oh,
Like if it's AI, we could keep AI there because I feel
AI
like
is fine, but between these three, I still might have Paul Pierce ahead of Reggie slightly, and
I have Paul Pierce
Dominique
ahead
slightly.
of. I have Dominique ahead of both of them.
you have
I have
Dominic ahead of
Dominique,
both of
Paul
them.
Pierce, then Reggie. And to me, Dominique, Paul Pierce, then Reggie. Reggie, to
Hmm.
me, Reggie
They
will be
kind of all on the
last.
same
But then,
scale.
to me, Reggie will be last. Either which, either which way, if I'm going, Reggie's still gonna be last. I'm gonna take. You can even give me Paul Pierce, Dominique, Reggie, but Reggie's gonna be last any which way I go.
Hmm.
Like any which way I go, yeah, Reggie's just gonna be last.
I mean, they're kind of on the same tier. The only difference is Paul Pierce has that ring, but pretty much they're on the same
That's
tier.
the only yeah.
That's
That's
all I'm
basically
saying.
the only thing.
You could go Paul Pierce, Dominique, Reggie.
Yeah, they basically same tiers of players. Just one has a ring. So Terry, see who we gonna start? Kevin McHale?
With success, I think Kevin McHale.
Nah,
Yes, yeah. Kevin has the more success. That's probably why.
Nah,
And then
give
you
me,
could
give me,
go.
give me, give me Wolf Black Frazier.
Of course, he'd say that.
mm-mm.
Who else is
Then
in
we
So
there?
would go Kevin, then
so
Ray.
Frazier, Kevin, Ray.
I might put the Iceman in front of Alex English,
Yeah, George Gervin. You give me George Gervin in front of Alex English.
That's fair. I can agree
and
with
then
that.
Tier D we got
Nash is ahead of all of them just because of his. Now this is where his two-time MVP rings.
It comes into play.
That's exactly where it comes into play at.
And honestly, I would say Vince because he won the slam dunk contest.
Nah, he right where he need to be.
You sure?
yo. These two are the same player to me, so they're interchangeable.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and argue about. And then Vince, like Chris Paul finals, John Stockton finals, Vince, like I ain't
Fine.
even going. Nah, I don't think Vince ever been to the
No, no,
finals.
no, no, no. Sorry, conference finals. Conference finals.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, man. He not. He right there. I might not. I might take Vince off that D list, bro. He might just be off. No funny. Like I
Matter of fact,
don't
if you
know.
take him off, it looks even better.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like he's a great player, we all know, but like, yeah.
So we cool with this list?
Who's that? Rick Barry?
Where?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Rick Barry right
You
there.
could give me what is Rick Barry career? Hold on, let me see.
Honest?
He doesn't have a ring. I think he
He
might have an
doesn't. He
MVP.
doesn't. Yeah, yeah. Rick Barry does have an MVP. Um,
Oh
Oh
no,
no, he
no,
got a
Rick
ring.
Barry. No,
no,
you gotta
sorry, he
give me
does. Yeah,
Rick
He got a
Barry.
ring, six
Rick
time All
Barry. You hold on.
NBA.
You might have.
he got an MVP
He has
too,
a
right?
ring, 6-time All
Yeah,
NBA.
he
He
got
got
a Finals
MVP.
Yeah,
Get rookie.
MVP.
yeah, yeah.
He got a
His
yo.
MVP,
He got a
his MVP is underrated. His MVP is underrated
He
for what I
has a
remember
scoring.
seeing.
For one, he has a scoring championship. He has a
Yep.
steals
He got a
championship. He
Finals
has an
MVP.
NBA championship. He has a Finals MVP, and he has a Rookie
Yeah.
of the Year. I'm not going front. He might be. He don't see. He don't see.
Where Rick Barry on C. I guess we could put him like
We
Yeah,
could.
I had a
front
Alex.
of his.
Yeah, yeah. He's. Nah. Hold on. Nah, Rick Barry career is better than Yeah,
Ray
he's right
Allen.
there next to Ray. His career might be better than Ray's, bro. I'm not gonna lie. His career might be
I
better than
mean,
Ray's.
This is what's this man's name? I play with him on 2K. Bob Pettit. That's who that is.
I'll pet it.
He has a
Bob.
ring, an MVP. I
Can
know
never
that much.
go. Can never go wrong with Bob Pettit.
11-time All NBA, Rookie of the Year. He's a 2-time MVP. Excuse me. And he has the only ring the Hawks ever won.
Yep.
Oh, that's nasty.
And they wasn't even Atlanta. They was St. Louis.
Shit. At this point, he better than Dominique.
Um. Oh, and he got two scoring championships.
Yeah.
You could give me C. You can give me C tier for Bob Pettit. He'll be ahead of He'll be ahead of. He'll be behind what's homie name? Rick
What?
Barry. He'll be behind Rick Barry.
I don't know. He kind of carried that franchise.
He did. I mean, he played
26 and
with.
16 as a career.
And he a point
25 and
guard.
25 and 15 rebounds
And
in
he
the
a point guard or
playoffs.
something. Oh no, he's six
Now
nine.
he's
He
a
a
big
power
man.
forward. Yeah, he a power forward. All right.
I don't know. You might have to move up to tier B.
In front of
Hey,
who though?
he played in New York
I might put him in front of
Oh,
Paul Pierce.
with the
Actually, no,
Nets.
I might put him even higher than that.
Play with the Mets.
He might be in front of Patrick.
You would?
because if you do that, bro, Rick Barry has a better career than Bob Pettit. So Rick Barry might have to go up too, then, bro.
Yeah. Then the
I
floodgates
think
will
they
be
both
open
might
for
have to
that.
go up. In that case,
If that's the case,
Oh boy. Yeah, he out.
because I think Bob Pettit was the best player on all these teams.
Ooh. Hmm.
If we talking all time, I might move both of these up, bring Reggie down, probably Dominique down.
Hmm.
So I'll probably put him.
Yeah, no, man, another underrated one. I don't know why it's not there. Bill Walton. Bill Walton was a good one too.
He not even on here. They did
And
my
on
boy
there.
Bill dirty.
And Willis. Well, no, never mind. We got Willis Reed.
I would do it that way.
Dave Collins. Yeah.
That's about right.
I just would be.
Pablo, give a nasty take before we sign off, man.
Shit, a nasty take. Ugh. That's the thing. I don't give out nasty takes. Ooh.
Oh my God, Pablo.
Oh, don't
Killing
give
us.
me. Don't give me that. All right. What? Why give me that pressure of a nasty take?
That's how we end the show, Pablo.
Oh, well. Hell, you want a nasty take? I feel like if a 3-point happened back then, Jerry West have a better 3-point have a better 3-point than than Steph Curry.
Oh, so you say if they had a threes back when Jerry West played, he'd be the best shooter of all time?
Goddamn right.
Ooh,
Think about
that,
it. For me personally, if you seen the way if you saw the way Jerry West played, he was one of the first ones to actually like shoot from deep, and they were only counting twos.
well, that is true.
And if you see his tracker, like the heat, like his shot, if like obviously, I think probably now we can probably see what his shot tracker was. You can see that they were basically like NBA, they were basically 3-pointers. His deep twos.
Factual.
So,
My nasty take is Bob Pettit is a top 5 power forward all time.
oh my lord.
Yeah, I'm coming disgusting. Yeah, his career is better than Charles Barkley's career. So he's automatically number 5 off of that
What?
fact alone.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
Why? Why? Because he won a
You
ring.
talking about he got a ring, an MVP. He also carried a franchise. Like, come on now.
So did Charles. Almost
Uh,
two
he,
franchises.
listen, Bob Pettit better, man.
I don't think Bob Pettit can carry two
Talking
franchises.
about 11-time All NBA. He got a Rookie of the Year. Come on now. 2-time MVP. 2-time MVP. Come on.
He beat Jordan. Come on. He beat Jordan for
This
that
guy
MVP.
beat, I think, who was it?
He
I
beat
think
Jordan for the MVP.
he beat Bill Russell in 1957. I think
57.
that's.
Really, Bill Russell? Are we really doing that?
Hey, listen, that's Bill Russell, man. I ain't trying to hear that, Pablo.
Hang on. Let me see here. Bill Russell, Bob Pettit. Yeah, he beat Bob Pettit, Bob Cousy.
Look, he beat the super team Celtics, man. Come on, he's a
Even
he's the
bit.
reason why they lost one of their rings. Yeah, he beat Boston 4-2. Let's see his series stats. What he averaged. My man averaged 30 and 17. Yeah, come on now. Come on, Pablo. 30 and 17
Oh man.
against Bill Russell, who's put up. He outplayed Bill. Come on. Bill had 14 and 19. This man outplayed an entire team. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
If you're gonna continue with that, then I'm just gonna go Clubhouse and say it and see what they say. I'm gonna say Bob Pettit is a top 5 power forward.
Yeah, he number 5. He outplayed the super team Celtics. Come on.
Okay.
He outplayed Bill Russell. He literally outplayed him.
I mean, you should have. I'm not gonna lie. You should have been in one of our. If you were in one of our like Zoom calls at times where we watched the what is it? We watched the which finals game was it? It was the Lakers and the Celtics, obviously, with Jerry West. Man, Bill Russell didn't do much. The way we were looking.
Of course not.
Oof.
Matter of fact, now I'm thinking about it, he might be a little higher than 5. He might be.
Oh boy.
You could put Tim Duncan in front of him. You could put Giannis in front of him. I don't know if you could even put KG in front of him right now. He might be number 3. Oh yeah.
Oh, now you're going even nastier.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for this beautiful episode of Bucket City. Shout out to my man Pablo for joining us, because I know he's been wanting to join us for a minute. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Come to Clubhouse, Bucket City. We all be in there. Y'all can argue with us. Whatever. We out of here.